Genshin has been closed, so.
Def, you got caught playing Genshin. Ariel, hello, welcome. Saren?
I stopped playing a while ago.
Saren, also hello. Have fun playing Vampire Survivor, because I know that's what you're doing. Don't worry, I won't shame, because I was talking to Def about Vampire Survivor. Very briefly. So, last week of Reborn, for now, is my controller working? It is. I forgot the button I said that, like, oh, it's Alt. Def, don't let me forget Alt. So we have 4 left, by the way.
You don't care if you forget that when we pick it up again at some point.
Maybe, yeah. If people really want us to, which I would be down to at this point. Oh, what about you? Oh, there is 5 left. There's this person.
I told you there are 5 left.
This person's sneaky. All right, well, I guess we're doing this person.
There's a thing in the desert. I don't know.
Yeah,
like in the middle of the desert. And a little bit to the right. No, I can't be more specific. Just fix it. It's driving away the customer, so fix it.
I hate the desert. People that thought Victory Road is bad, the desert.
Victory Road is definitely bad.
The desert's way worse, though. Anyways, yeah, hey, we're here.
I don't think the desert is worse.
I think it is. You don't remember that train puzzle.
Oh, you're right, the train puzzle.
The train puzzle of evilness?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't take us like 4 hours to sort out, though.
Actually, I think it did. Because we had to look it up. So do you think it's easier to fly to the scrapyard and go south to where it is?
That's one. Trying to figure out which quest this is.
It's the one in the desert.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. No, not that one.
Do I have a bunch of max repels?
I assume it's this one. This is like something that'll be in a desert.
It is a desert.
It is not this one.
Oh. I've been lied to. But yeah, if people really want us to play it, maybe we'll go back to it after we finish the next game that we're uploading. Which, at this point, I've said it a couple times, and I also leaked it by accident the very first week of this by swapping scenes, because I'm so used to switching to the scene with Def that I use. It's Grand Coliseum. So, and I've never played it. It's been a hootenanny. I'll say that much.
Yeah, we already got to Gil's favorite part.
We did.
All down here.
Yeah, we did, and it took over an hour. So, it's gonna be real fun.
Anyway, so you can just head to the desert, I guess, and we'll sort it out.
Yeah? You're just gonna want to make me walk around for a bit in the desert. I see how it is.
What's the name of the desert again?
Scrapyard. Something Scrapyard.
That's not the name of the desert. That's in the area.
Yeah, I don't remember how to get to this desert from the scrapyard.
Present to me the map, please.
The mappy? Tourmaline Desert.
Tourmaline Desert, okay.
Tourmaline. Tourmaline. I don't remember how to leave the desert, though. Or this, like, scrapyard. So this place was literal hell. Maybe it won't be too bad now, but...
Oh, we are doing this one. All right. I didn't think so, but... Okay, so we're going to head to Grandview Station in Peridot Ward and take the train to the desert, it says.
All right. Grandview Station in Peridot. Whee! I forgot the desert music kind of slaps. There's a train station here? I forgot about that. Do you remember where the train station is?
Well, I'd say it's at the end of the train tracks, but it's actually to the left. It's actually where we started the game, by the way, so it's probably down and to the left.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I guess we did start the game here. It's probably this massive building. Probably. Did we restore the train?
We did.
What? Wasn't that a thing?
All routes, yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Do you remember how to... Oh, that's right.
That's a terminal.
Yeah. Tourmaline Station. Yes. We have not restored all of it. Just Tourmaline Station. I think this is Tourmaline.
Well, you said you were going there.
Speed!
Once you get here, it says walk to the end of the tracks. Upward.
Upward. Also, I remember this being kind of janky. Like, to climb up.
Oh, yeah, because there are dunes here. And then it says go right.
Right. What's in the desert? Oh. Yeah, you know, I'm glad you have a guide, because we would be here looking for that for hours. Because this desert's, like, massive. I don't know why, but I was trying to quick save. And there is a quick save, but I don't remember what it is. But, are we finding an Alolan Executor?
No.
Oh,
That's not a legendary Pokemon.
you don't know that.
I suppose that's true.
I actually don't know what Pokemon would be in the desert. Off the top of my head. It's probably going to happen. It's going to be like super obvious. I'm like, oh, of course it's this thing. Holy shnikes. A lever. Is there anything else? Oh, a Zygarde cell.
Yeah, pick that up.
A Z cell. Did you
I
know
don't
that
know if
was
it's No, I'm just saying pick it up because it's important for this in particular.
Oh, are we finding Zygarde?
Yeah, it's time for Zygarde.
Remote PC. Box 40. Oh man, I don't know which way's faster at this point. Shared. There's that. I feel like Ninetales is a really good bring for this. Probably over Metagross. Probably also over Lycanroc, but I like Lycanroc's utility, so. Can we swap items in the PC? Do you remember?
I don't think you can.
Item. Well, we can do it that way, at least. Good thing we got EXP candy. So, Def, now that we've played the DLC for a little bit, the post-game, what do you think? Has it been fun? Have you enjoyed it?
Well, it's definitely a robust post game, and it gives everyone that had something to do in the story something to do, dead or not.
Yeah. I was kind of glad to see, I don't think we've got a thing for Roraville, but it's whatever. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with it. It hasn't been nearly as bad as what I originally thought it would be.
Well, I mean, based on the end game, you expected something really bad. For
yeah.
Sure.
Although, like
hard bad, not like bad. I guess it could be also considered bad considering how much you care for the dialogue.
Oh, fancy. Third gate open. Fourth gate open. Alright, so I guess we're just flipping switches here in the construction factory. Oh, I get it. Construction factory. Zygarde.
Actually, it's called Twilight Factory, apparently.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I'm going all the way to the right to see, but yeah.
I think there was an opening in the bars there that you missed earlier.
When we go back, we can look and see.
If we go back, you mean?
True. Cell 4 imprints discovered. Oh, okay. Sure. Inner gate. We're just opening all this stuff. So do you know where everything is in this little Twilight Factory deal?
So I know how this quest works.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to get very far right now, but we can do some stuff right now.
Oh. Second
You're
gate.
not gonna talk to Florian?
No, not yet. I want to open up all the gates that I can. We can't go up that way. But yeah, the post game's been really nice. Like, as opposed to like the main game, which the ending wasn't terrible, like terribly hard. No. I'm assuming. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that's where we make Zygarde Doge.
Yep.
The Doge. But yeah, nothing? Okay.
Could you walk up in there? I was like it's an open spot.
You can walk up in here, but you can't do anything.
Okay.
Like afterwards. But yeah, I thought it's been fun. This factory's massive, by the way.
It is pretty big.
I guess that tracks. I'm just
for a good reason, I suppose, based on what I'm reading.
Is it because it's the Kalos factory?
In the Pokeball factory? No.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, look, we're back here. I guess we are looping.
Okay.
Greetings, Kexandra. This speaker received a report of unidentifiable machinery located in this New World space. A thorough analysis of the program's operations has determined that this panel is primarily for the inspection of gathered Zygarde cells. The speaker hypothesizes that the collection of 50 Zygarde cells is unnecessary as a passive pursuit, and time may be dedicated to more productive means of action. Upon detecting intervals of 10 Zygarde cells, additional shutters will open. Hypothesis: equipment used to coalesce 100 Zygarde cells into a fully formed 100% Zygarde exists at the posterior of this facility. A preliminary effort has made to bypass these protocol, but all machines appeared entirely unresponsive to it. Additional hypothesis: the logic behind these generated machines is inconsistent with real-world circuitry and logic. Thus, conventional methods may not apply. Nevertheless, additional efforts will be made at this operator's convenience. Consider the matter solved. If additional intervention on your part is warranted, you will be notified.
Okay. Should we just leave at this point then?
Yeah, you can leave. So basically, what she said was he's gonna work on getting the door open, but if you collect Zygarde cells, you can get it open sooner. We only need 10.
Good thing we've got 10.
You get 10 in the factory as well. So I think you can find some right now and then
come back maybe.
You know, yeah, come back.
All right. Well, we probably won't get to that this part, but that's okay. Nightclub. A little sneaky there. A little sneaky sneak.
I can give you like the entire rigmarole, but it's like a long thing. So here's how it works. I explained this last week too, but I don't think I just said it out loud. So the quest cannot be completed at the time the same tier is given. The quest giver will be at the next club for several tiers. Though it's not completed, it will not prevent you from progressing to the next one. You just do some actions after getting the quest to progress to the next tier. The quest will be completed at a later tier, which is tier 7. You have to complete the quest before reaching tier 7. There are 72 cells in the game, even though the game says there are 70. You don't have to collect every single one of them. The minimum you need is 10. You get a reward and easier progress through the quest if you collect 50. So that's the long and short of it.
Oh, nice. I've been dancing.
And burning your steps, clearly.
Clearly. All right, well, let's get... Oh, Archer, I remember this dude. He was a thug.
Well met again, Cassandra. I heard you've been on quite the adventure since you've been out. I've had my own business to attend to, as you're no doubt well aware. But nevertheless, I find it impressive to chip in here as well.
I thought he was about to say chip us.
After all, we are all attending to the needs of our community as best we can here. You too then, as usual. Let's get to it. A handful of reports have come in from the Crystalia region, reporting a large amount of steam pouring out from somewhere near the forest. It's likely another legendary, though no reports of a new door have come in recently, so if there was one, it may have already closed.
Well, I know which one this one is.
As usual, get in, get it done, get back. We'll be on standby, should you require support.
So what's Volcanion weak to? Like...
well, Volcanian's weak to...
Electric.
Electric. Is that... There's no way that's it.
No.
He's weak to ground, too, and fire. Not ground, wow. He's weak to ground? Yes, ground. He's weak to ground and rock. Jesus.
Alright, so we probably don't need you. Is it time for Ampharos? Ampharos kind of stinks, though. Is it time?
I mean, Mega Ampharos resists both of Volcanians.
I guess Mega Ampharos does resist both of them. Do we have anything else that would be... probably not. I mean, alright, let me think here. Honestly, though, we don't have anything really... Because we don't have a grass top. I guess Fluffers is going to be weak to water.
Did you not raise a Venusaur in this game? I figured you would have.
Yeah, we've got one. He's right there.
Oh, there you go. There's a grass type.
Yeah, well, I mean, we rotate between that and the Ligan.
Mega Venusaur has thick bat, so it resists fire.
Yeah, well, fire would hit neutral, essentially, instead of super.
Fire hits neutral.
We could bring Mega Venusaur. We do have Venusaur's Mega Stone. Over...
Not like Volcanion is weak to grass anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I guess he'd be weak to water still, too, right? Because water doesn't resist water.
Water does resist water.
Does it? I always forget if water resists water. Maybe we'll bring Venusaur instead of Swampert. Do I want to bring Venusaur instead of Swampert? What build did we do with this? Bulky
Fence.
build? Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Grassy Turn, and Growth.
It's a fat frog.
Oh, I remember we used this for something. For some, like, really dumb shenanigans where we needed a growth and it would give us, like, +4 or something stupid.
Grassy terrain does it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll rock with what we got for right now. All right. So where are we going? We needed to go to the Chrysalia region and find stuff.
That would be the forest to the east.
It would be the forest to the east. Yeah, Spinal Town. I am interested to see where this post game ends. Like, for a post game, I'm actually very intrigued by it. I'll say.
Well, what do you think? Well, what do you think a manhunt for every legendary Pokemon would end with?
Oh, it's definitely going to be Arceus involved somewhere. Oh, there's trainers in here now? Of course, there's trainers in here now. Arceus is definitely getting involved, some way and form, or we just never fought this.
Level 40.
Level 40. Oh, is it because it's raining? Maybe.
What about it raining?
Like, because I think some of the stuff like changes here based off the weather.
Maybe. I think I remember that. Oh no, that was a side quest where you had to
I'll take your money,
get a
though.
Pokemon to appear by having it like have heavy winds or something.
That was the thing. That's actually how we got Eevee for Darwin.
Is that how we got Eevee?
Yeah, we had to.
I thought that's how we got. I thought that's how we had to get. What was it, like Drifloon or something?
We also had to get a Drifloon for something. I think you need a Drifloon to get the Eevee.
That doesn't sound relevant, but I would remember anyway. So
I do remember that for sure. Eevee was here. Also, where's my thingy-majig? There we go. Max Repel. Do you know where Volcanion is?
oh, I can look it up. Let's see.
I'm looking for Steam, but I don't see any Steam. We've been lying.
You're gonna look for Steam.
Yeah, they said there was Steam around.
So there's Steam coming out of the forest. It looks like you found it.
Is it? Well, they said there was no doors. I think we've been in this one.
Yeah, you actually have been in this one before. I actually said I was like, wait, we already seen this one.
Yeah, wasn't that like Reggie Daddy or something? I don't remember.
Did we get Gigas yet? I saw.
We fought Gigas. Unfortunately, Gigas didn't survive the test.
That was Gigas, yes.
Oh, maybe it's.
It says Chrysalia Hot Springs. Go to Chrysalia Forest, go into the cave, and go straight ahead.
This cave?
Yes.
The Tanzan Mountain cave?
No, back up.
You.
No, it's not that one.
You sneaky sneak.
There we go, Chrysalia Forest.
Yeah, I'm in Chrysalia Forest.
That
This cave? Ah. Has this always been here?
Probably not.
I don't remember this. There's a strength puzzle, though. No,
It says go down the hole that's up there. Not that one, actually. It says go down the hole and go straight ahead. That one? Yeah, that one.
We definitely have not been here, by the way. Or we did and we, like, super ran through it. How do we get that item?
Already obtained in this one. I assume you could have pushed the rock in there. Is this thing like not going to... Maybe not.
I kind of want to explore this area. Oh, I guess that's about as far of an exploration as I'm going to get. Alright, I guess we're going down the hole. Woo! This place is cool. There's something blocking our path, of course.
It says go straight ahead afterward. After you jump down the hole.
Yeah.
So, like, straight up is probably what they meant.
Probably. But I'm like... I'm enthralled by this area, Death. Look at it. Would you look at it?
I'm looking.
I wonder what that's supposed to do. Oh, I think I see. Let me see if my theory's here correct.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So, that's kind of a really unique puzzle. Alright, go straight up.
Hey, you don't have to do any of it. Check that out.
You can skip all of it. Excellent. I don't know what's leading. So, I guess we'll find out. Ooh, Dragonite and Tornadus, huh?
You probably don't want to attack... Well, Tornadus has set up a shell trap, so be careful about that.
We can one-shot it.
And break the field.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if Dragonite's more of a threat. Surely not, right?
Shell traps still go off if the Pokemon, as long as you hit them.
No, if you knock him out, it will not go off. I'm going to do this, and I'm also going to break Dragonaut's multi-scale. Assuming Dragonaut has multi-scale.
Dragonite definitely has multi-scale.
So, break that. Tornadus used Hurricane. That Tornadus is very fast. Shelly, hello. Field was devastated. Alright, normal field. Reflect? Okay. At this point, do we just go Darwin? And like Hopper Voice?
Do you want to set up a fairy field for that?
I don't know if we should? Question mark? I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't know what this Savali's gonna do. I also don't know what type this Savali is.
Looks normal to me.
It does look normal, but also could see it being steel. In which case, that would not be very good. I could yawn it, though. You know what? I am going to yawn it. Also, why is Sylveon faster than Fluffers? That is most certainly steel.
Alright.
So, that is good to know. Also, lot screen's up. But, if lot screen's up, do we... Dragonaut is kind of the only thing out there. Does Dragonaut do a bunch to Steven at this point? Oh,
well, we've only seen it do two things, and that was support. Another support Dragonite.
You know what? I'm going to go my own Dragonaut. And I'm going to Dragon Dance. And I'm going to Baby Doll Eyes you. And that way that gets taken out. Multi-attack. Do we live? We do live.
Yep, steel.
Yeah, it's definitely steel. Alright. So, Dragon Dance, and I think at this point... I don't want to Misty Terrain, because I think that might break things more than help.
Well, I don't think Misty Terrain can wake Pokemon up. It just can't be inflicted afterward.
Yeah, but I might need to...
Don't seem to work for that, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of want to keep it up just in case. Yeah, the Dragonaut has Reflect. Dragonaut has Reflect and Lot Screen. It's got both of them up right now. I mean, I could take the Dragonaut out at this point. Well, I say I could. Maybe I can't. I could yawn them both. This Dragonaut's probably going to Hurricane again. So actually, maybe it is better I just take it out. We're getting +2. Savali's asleep.
That's going to hit way harder. Yep.
Yep. That's fine, though, because I can use... Alright, so here's the Volcanion. So I can just Earthquake, I think, at this point. Because I don't want to get burned. At all. That Dragonaut probably has Lot Clay. As well.
Oh, you know, the Earthquake Power won't kill at this rate.
It probably will not because of the screens. But it's going to do a bunch of damage. And I can just full restore Koyo, because I think they're going to go for Koyo. I don't think they're going to go for Darwin. Sludge Wave? Okay, so they were going to go for both. That's not the end of the world, though, because now I can go Flappers. And I guess I can just Earthquake again? And I can probably just straight up... I guess I can double Earthquake, honestly. Just to make sure it takes them out. So, Volcanion lives. That did a lot. Steam Eruption. Who are they going to? Flappers?
That's Flappers.
Okay, that's fine. We just need Koyo as our answer. That...
You can't Earthquake that.
I cannot, but I can Dragon Claw it, and... Do you think Bullet Punch will not KO at this range? Savali and Volcanion, yeah. Bullet Punch doesn't KO with screens for sure. Meteor Mash may KO. Hydreigon's gonna... surely... Do we think this Hydreigon's got like a Focus Sash?
I doubt it has a Focus Sash.
If this thing has a Focus Sash, I'm gonna be so mad.
Well, I wouldn't know what this thing has. I would assume that I don't run a Focus Sash Hydreigon.
Hopefully it's not Scarfed. It's a 4x resist, yeah. I think we have to Zen Headbutt or Earthquake. I guess Earthquake's safe play. Or our safest play. Even though it's not going to hit the Hydreigon at all. But I need to take care of Hydreigon before it does something really dumb. So... Okay, it wasn't. Heat Wave? That's fine. We eat those. Steven's gone. Naganondel. This thing doesn't have levitate.
Still not great.
No, but we should be able to just Earthquake. At least we're faster than everything. That takes care of Volcanion.
Naganondel survives?
No. Okay, we beat it. Once more.
Was Reflect not up?
No, Reflect was up. Alright. So, full restore? Koyo. Body Slam? Okay, you don't have anything. Super big. Alright, here's your test. Here's your test.
Well, you didn't wait a turn, so.
I did wait a turn. We're in a cave, right? Do I have Dusk Balls? Nice, yeah. That wasn't too bad of a fight. Superheated? How much does this do? That's fun.
He's gonna weaken himself at this rate.
Yeah. Hydro Pump. Okay. Yeah.
Steam Eruption's probably gonna be like insanely strong in here, if I had to guess.
I would also agree. And I've already used all the balls that I'm willing to use on this thing. Oops. I was gonna say, do not actually waste my turn there and make us white out, because that would be awful.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna be able to do much to you now anyway.
You know what?
You can probably Earthquake it right now and be fine.
You think so?
I mean, it survived one.
It did survive. We got paralyzed again. Dusk Ball. I don't want to crit. I don't want us to get crit is the problem.
Oh yeah, that would be a problem.
So,
actually, does crit ignore Lord stats?
yes.
Does it really? I didn't think it did.
I'm killing it. It was not worthy. XP large. Nice.
Well, that was resolved, unless you want to run around here for a bit.
No, that was a nice, easy resolved one. Dig.
I forgot that you could. I forgot that you also had access to all of those.
Yeah. All right.
I can just use teleport. I don't know why you didn't, but
I guess I could. All right. I guess we're back to the nightclub, right?
yeah, we can go back.
Also, I need to give Metagross. I probably should give Metagross his Mega Evolution. Because I don't have an item on him now. Which probably also didn't help.
Oh, wait. Was Metagross the one that had the Assault Vest? I think he was.
Metagross had it at one point in time. And also, we gave it to Sylveon. We swapped it to Sylveon. And then Metagross had leftovers.
We swapped it to Sylveon. Good move.
Never has failed us. Never has failed us. And then I took leftovers off because I was going to use Ninetales for the inevitable Zygarde fight. Because you know for a fact there's going to be a 100% fight that we're going to have to do. And we didn't fight it, so.
We've got a new mission up on deck, and wow, I was doing so well too. This one carries a special request for you. It's 0, so I can be as weird by talking as much as I can. Apparently, on a recent mission, Aya and Hardy came across a couple of old artifacts. Turns out, these orbs and their likenesses tend to be volatile, is the word they used. Adrian put in a word saying they'd like you in particular to help out on a mission to get these artifacts to safety. Something, something, as the champion. That sound good to you?
Sure.
Great. Wasn't really sure what I'd tell MX.
That's new.
Adrian. Oh, okay. Mix Adrian, right. If you said no for sure. Anyway, they asked that you meet. They asked to meet you at Granville Station. There we go. Head over there as soon as you can.
Reading's hard. That's
MX got me completely messed up.
Is that what got you messed up?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hey, did you know I know where the Grandview Station is now? Also, Ordy, hello. I didn't say hello to you earlier. Hello, hello. Grandview Station! Whee! So, a couple of artifacts, huh? What are you thinking?
A couple of artifacts.
You think they're the Ladiots? Who are we meeting?
No.
Oh.
Kixandra, my favorite champion. I'm grateful you could make it, and you're just in time. I was just discussing the particulars with the chief here. Allow me to summarize once more. 2 of your compatriots recently unearthed a couple of unique artifacts. But not too unique, they were recognized. The red orb and the blue orb.
Oh. Oh. I don't like
We're
that.
aware of what happened in Hoenn with these items. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that Reborn has had enough of disaster. We put all that behind us. At least I dearly hope so. We want none of it. So I've taken the liberty of contacting some foreign experts, and we've arranged to have these orbs safely contained elsewhere. That's all that's left is to ship them there. That's where you come in. We think the shipment's been compromised. Some information regarding it was leaked, and in short, it's almost certain that someone's trying to steal the orbs already. We'd like you to take the train right abroad and make sure the orbs reach their destination safely. With a champion as beautiful and powerful as you, I'm sure no one would dare to try anything. Well, you sure know how to fly a person. I know playing security isn't exactly the most glamorous, but I don't think anyone wants to risk an accident with, say, Hazarine Lake drying up or something.
They're triggering flags.
With any luck, it'll be an uneventful trip there and back. With any luck. You can even think of it as a vacation, I'm sure. I hate to rush, but I believe we are short in time. Right, since the original shipment was compromised, the chief arranged to sneak it on board a passenger train early. Our hope is that the change in operation will be inconspicuous enough to escape the notice of whomever the information was leaked to. And by the time they find out, too late! Your ticket and boarding is already arranged as well. The chief will be going with you as well. He'll show you to the storage car and keep an eye on the passengers during the mission. Yes. Together we'll keep both these orbs and our region safe.
This chief is sus. Saying it now.
But the clock is ever ticking. Let us be off at once. Are you ready to leave right away?
Sure.
Good luck, Cassandra. Safe journeys.
The orbs? Yeah, the orbs are a problem. Also, reading is hard. You wouldn't think it, but when you're like streaming or recording any videos, when you try to read, words just fall apart.
Yeah, like your tongue just turns into a knot. What can I say? Yes, just back here. The red and blue orb, firmly secured for transport. This is the only entrance to the storage cart, so all you have to do is wait right here.
Oh, we're getting gauntleted.
And don't move from this spot. It might be the most interesting, might not be the most interesting, but place work is like that sometimes. All for the safety of the people, am I right? Now, since we're traveling with guests, how about you go and meet them? How about you leave this spot and go meet them? No need to mention what you're really here for. I'll be keeping an eye on them for you. For most of the ride. But as long as you're here, you may as well get to know who's on board. Go on, have a social moment before your shift starts true. This is going to turn into a mystery, isn't it?
A mystery or a gauntlet that I'm really not. Chief is mighty suspicious. The chief is very suspicious. Very extremely suspicious. Aces, you're leading this party. Probably. Alright, let's see who's here. Alright, he's still there.
He's just immediately gone.
That would be something. Hello? Any doors?
Okay. Am I gonna talk to him?
Alright, so we do have a healing and a PC. Okay. Let's start.
Why could the pretty gym leader come over to talk to me instead? Why that guy?
Hi, Gil. I'd love to. Hello, welcome.
Cassandra, I'll fix you running into you here. I, Maxwell. I was just heading out on this train for a change of pace, and I met this lovely lady across from me.
This lady is not lovely. Oh, stop it, you. No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
For you, baby, I can keep going all night.
Yep.
But let's take things slow. How about it? Anyway, regardless of how this history we have, I do hope you wouldn't ruin a personal outing just for the sake of some petty past drama. My boys back at the ranch, you'll get no trouble from my boys are back at the ranch, you'll get no trouble from me. Take care.
Cassandra, I thought that was you who went by. What a coincidence seeing you here. I was invited for a trip abroad by someone. Would you believe it? I got stood up. Me. Imagine cheerleader getting stood up. I hope the guy recently realized he was gay or alright, or else I want an explanation. And if he did realize he's gay, then I hope he's very happy with his life choices and finds a wonderful husband. But not if the husband would have been interested in me instead. It's a pity. He seemed like such a sweet talker too. But no matter, I'm making the best of the situation, and I've met a fine gentleman in his absence, and we're having a lovely time. So there, Mr. Stander-Upter, take that. That hurts my voice doing her voice. Hi, Gail. I love to. What I mean is I love your videos. Thank you. Def, good work. Because you're in all the videos, except for streams.
So that is true. The chief has brought us on to make sure this ride goes smooth. No suspicious activity this time.
You think he's gone?
He just goes far enough away, he's just gone.
It's gonna be like after we leave this one cart, the healing cart. I really expected Julia to fight us.
The exit is secure. Nothing to report.
It's very secure.
On duty and reporting.
All right, child.
Greetings, peasant.
I don't remember this kid.
Make yourself useful and fetch me a drink, will you? Some kind of juice, I believe, would suit my palate. Be forewarned, though, present me with lepa juice and I shall forcibly on the train while it's still moving. Grappa juice, neither. I don't know what else they put in that stuff, but it surely wasn't meant for human consumption. And you will hold the orange juice as well. It is unsuitable for all occasions except the blandest of breakfasts. Hot to it, garçon. We can't afford to stand around all day with stupid looks on our face.
Okay. How many cars is there? Seems like quite a bit. Oh, hi, Cassandra. Are you surprised to see me here? It's true that I decided fieldwork wasn't really for me, but desk jobs are so boring. Do you know how tiring it is just to sit there and organize papers all day? Waiting for the next certified cool person to walk up and take the crazy jobs you're doling out? It's like, why aren't I out there doing that? But I know why. I'm not out there doing that. It's because a mill tank pooped on me. Alright. But I'm to live my life cowering in fear from one. Heh. Cowering. I like this chick. She's good. What was I saying? Anyway, I couldn't take the pressure of mentally ping-ponging between wanting to get outside more and wanting to hide inside forever. So now I'm here on a moving train going to the opposite direction from all my problems. Funny how life works, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so.
We ran into her last week when we were getting the legendary beasts.
Yeah, I kind of remember her.
Cassandra. Curious to run into you here. Rest assured I harbor no particular resentment to you, even if your actions have resulted in the deaths of several of my past employers. On second thought, I may have some slight resentment towards you, but you may be relieved that I intend to deal with it professionally. Good day.
Alright. Huh? Aren't you the champion? Wow. Alright. Continue to be starstruck. I don't like how nothing is happening. It makes me very anxious. You. What are you doing here? So this is the old lady. Do you remember this old lady?
As soon as I saw an old lady and the name like ticked in my head, I was like, "Oh right, this lady." I don't even fully remember why she hates us. I do remember she does hate us though.
She does hate us because we broke up her not drug organization, her Pokemon smuggling ring.
Oh yeah.
You've come to ruin a relaxing getaway of the kind elderly woman. How dare you even consider violating the sanctity of this train with your putrescence? So much for the dining car. They better decontaminate every square inch of this place after inviting gutter trash like you in. Get away from me at once. My poor nose can only take so much at once. Can we stab her? Alright, well that's the end.
We have run into everybody, and I'm sure the orbs are exactly where we left them. Oh, they are.
Oh,
wow.
They are.
Have you made all the rounds you want to already?
No.
Just as well. It'll be a long trip. Go on and socialize while you can.
Because I'm going to save first, and then... Yes.
Very good. Let's trade off then. I'll keep an eye on the guests, and you keep an eye on the goods. Between us, not a soul on board will have so much as a chance of these. Then I'll be off.
This dude's sus.
Take good care of the orbs. I'll check it in a bit. Perhaps even bring you something for the snack cart. Until then.
Wow. All right. Well, we're just sitting here.
No one's gonna get past us.
Just speed up a little bit here. I see our character's getting bored.
Oh, that wasn't you looking around.
No. All right. Well.
Well, I'll be bamboozled.
How in the world? How did that happen? All right. Please let me go. I just got lost looking for the little girl's room. Have you noticed this train doesn't seem to have one anywhere?
I caught this one sneaking up into the storage room during the blackout. We're gonna need you to stay right here, ma'am. The chief is near the front of the train, currently investigating the disturbance.
Yeah? Oh, Julia's gone.
Hey, something happened, right? You might want to check out the couple sitting across from me. I don't think they know the meaning about the word subtlety. Before the lights went out, they were talking pretty loudly about pulling off some kind of stunt with the train.
Yeah, probably an explosion one.
Suspects 1 and 2, if you ask me. My date appears to have pulled a vanishing act.
She probably is exploding something. If I know Julia.
If you don't let me off this train right now, I swear on your mother's life I will see ends and back. This is a violation of my rights, officer. You are keeping me here unlawfully, and you will lose your job for it. And subsequently, your home, your family, your friends, everything you know, will be decimated all because of you. Where one foolish, arbitrary mistake to find me here against my will. Now let me go, officer. This child is in sentence.
I'm pretty sure this is Boss Baby, from like one of the earlier episodes.
Kid, please. I have an order to not let anyone leave the train. That's my job, and there's nothing unlawful about it. All right?
Poor dude. Incompetence! Can't even drive a simple train route. How do you mess that up? It only goes in predetermined straight line. But the drunken fools can't even do that much. Is it that what they're all after? Blathering idiots probably can't do so much as leave their front door without tripping down the stairs and slamming their heads on pavement. Probably explains the brain damage necessary to fail at such a simple task. Does old Cranberry need to come in there and show you morons how it's done? Roll up my sleeves and press the shining green go button for you, since it's apparently too much for you primitive meat sacks to comprehend. Jesus.
There are a lot of really angry people on this train.
There is. What's happened?
It's to be expected if the train got stopped, right?
Yep.
The chief's investigating the disturbance ahead. Please do not disturb him unless you have something important to report as well.
I do. We're missing one Julia. Quite literally.
Yeah, she's nowhere on this train. Great galloping Galisapods, how could this have happened? Oh, Cassandra. I swear, you scared the daylights out of me. Tell me the orbs are safe. The orbs are not safe.
They disappeared, somehow, during the blackout.
Stolen? Both of them? Right under your nose? How could this have happened? We took every preparation. Nevertheless, we must mount an investigation immediately. I already ordered everyone to stay on board as soon as the lights went out, so someone is clearly already missing. Moreover, we're just a little north of Tourmaline, and there's a vicious sandstorm raging right now. Even if you want to leave and seek help on foot, it would be nigh impossible. Then the culprit must still be on board.
Alright.
We must find them and recover the items at once. We'll begin the investigation immediately. Talk to everyone, find out everything you can, and report back to me when you've finished. I think we already did that, but
Yeah.
just in case I do it again.
Oh.
Goodness, I barely know what happened. But if I can help in any way, I'm happy to cooperate. Yeah, we are just settling a mystery.
Okay. Whereabouts?
We're currently a short distance north of the 1R253 scrapyard. Technically, we left the Reborn region, but we haven't gotten far. The area we're in is called the Greater Tourmaline Desert. It's a wasteland of storms and nothingness. Sandstorms even. Traveling on foot in this area is usually impossible, unlike inner Tourmaline Desert within the Reborn region. Here, the distance is too great and the sandstorms are too fierce. There's nothing for miles. They always told us about how more and more happen around us. It seems we'll be counted among them.
Status.
I'm doing the best I can, and we at least got power restored to the cars, but I'm afraid the engine is a goner. We're completely grounded, and I suspect no repairs short of a completely new engine in the car are going to change that. Fortunately, the comm system is intact, and we've been able to radio for aid. Rescue trains departing from Grandview Station. We'll load up the passengers and crew and get everyone home safely.
Alright, so if this train's in the way, right?
I mean, you can stop a train. But until it arrives, we have nothing to do but...
Yeah, but we can't progress forward because this train's in the way, and there's only one track.
Yeah, so you stop the train in front of this train and we go back.
Oh, I guess.
Or I guess if it comes from the other direction, we just keep going that way. For better or worse, that likely holds true for the culprit as well. They're trapped here just as any of us.
Incident.
My attention was squarely on the controls the entire time before the incident, but I'm afraid I barely know what happened. The entire car went dark and I heard a strange noise. It sounded like a Pokemon's attack, but not one I've ever heard before. Reflexively, I slammed on the brakes. Or more like I hit them in a panic, but good thing I did. The train came to a stop just as the engine began to make all kinds of... Fearing the worst, I took cover in the back landing just in time to see shards of metal and glass. Boom.
Alright, well, we know who the boom is.
Once the train and the sounds come to a stop, I was able to restore the power quickly and the room was as you saw it now. I'll continue searching to see if I can find out any more about the cause of the engine failure, though.
Alright.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, we'll need it. Alright, so Julia definitely is involved in something with the explosion, her being gone. So let's check this out. Alright, let's check your motives. Motives? What motives could I possibly have to... Oh, you mean the motives of the other maggots on this train. What about that Sandy girl? There she goes to extreme to get what she wants with no regard to the senseless damage she causes. She's always going on and on about the environment this, environment that. I swear even Mighty Anna with a dislocated jaw yaps less than she does. I bet a mangy mutt like her would jump at anything to get her grubby mitts on the blue orb. How'd you know about the blue orb?
That's very suspicious.
I imagine the terrorist activism she could pull with that thing. The statistics she could bias. All of that power for what? For a stinking myth? Bah. Do you have any alibi? Alibi? You dare accuse someone like me? I'll have you know, filth, that I'm the upstanding citizen of the wretched community, and I would never resort to such heinous undertaking, such as a petty thievery, unlike gutter trash such as you, the likes of which would sooner spew vomit upon the street and slurp it up, before even so much of thinking once about common good and bastions of justice, such as I, a city ambassador, whose ever very station is it to ensure that shit stains like you are snuffed out, Jesus, like a fart in the very wind you taint with the malignant odor you call presence, and in doing so shit upon the grave of every respectable leader such as myself, whoever lived before your miserable gut rat of a father and slovenly waistcloth you call your mother, even first decided to copulate like the slimy roaches you are all, and thereby defecate upon this putrid city in the first place, systematically degrading whatever miserably little hint of progress there had been in the first place, like dumping corrosive acid on a festering wound, hemoglobin's oscillating violently in a pathetic effort to heal what little seared flesh remains, only to be spat on by a scathing insect who forgot it hadn't spit up the last morsel of bile. Ass.
Ass.
Jesus, that hurt my throat.
Ready to go again?
Yeah. What others? Bah. Barely seen soaping souls besides you and the other busybody officers since boarding the clattering tin can of a train. No one wants to come talk to old Cradberry. I wonder why. No respect for elders, not even when she's in the snack cart. What, am I tainting the food? Just by standing near it? Do they think I'm you? And the one person who did show up in the middle of the blackout, no less, was that tits for brain bimbo gym leader. She barely even kills his company on her least destructive days. Ah! Alright, thank God she's gone. She needs to calm down. She does need to calm down. Oh boy. Alright.
What a full-on rant.
Yeah. Something was stolen, you're investigating it? I haven't moved from this spot the entire time, so I don't know if I can say anything that would be terribly helpful. Oh, but you know that loud elderly woman in the other car? She kept pacing back. Yeah, she kept pacing back and forth here. Never went too far, but I noticed that even in her huffiest huff, she really seemed held up by her body. Like, she couldn't really go that fast. I think there's no way she could have made it all the way to the storage car in time. The lots were out if that's really the fastest she can go. Does that help? Okay, okay.
Well, she knows about what... Well, she knows about what we're carrying.
Yes.
But I guess that doesn't mean she stole it.
I'm still suspect. Alright, thank God it's a kid.
Excuse me, the juice? What possible motives could I, a child barely from breeches, possibly have for undertaking a perilous heist to steal a priceless, all-powerful artifact or two?
Alright, so this kid also knows about artifacts.
The notion is simply preposterous. I am on this train as it is the first leg of my... I'll have you know that I have a scholarship. This is for my education and worldliness. Granted, the organization responsible for giving me the scholarship is not aware that they have done so, But I would never do something as foolish as squander the chance for a perfectly good education. Especially not for something as droll as orbs. Even if they are insecurely guarded, worth thousands, and unfathomably powerful, I simply would not do it. Yes, it's an alibi you want. Look no further than the brained buffoon standing by the door. I've seen Stunfish with more intellectual depth than he. The Clod refused to let me off the train for what may as well have been hours, even after we've come to a full stop. Sandstorms this, perimeter that. Even while the lights were out, he was still innocent. Of course, there's no use in asking why I wanted to leave the train. It's simply not because I'm afraid of the dark. Only babies are afraid of the dark. And I, of course, am a gentleman.
Just like Jonathan Joestar.
A reasonable line of questioning. Yes, I believe I have evidence enough to implicate at least one other individual on this train. Though if you give me an hour or two, I'm sure I can gather to have the whole company convicted. Regardless, for the current time, I would direct you to that man in the dark robes. John, I believe his name was. When the lights went out, he ran to this place like a syphilis through.
Alright.
Mom told me not to use that expression, but I told her that all language is a self-referential structure of arguments, increasing in emotional intensities. And I had several more intense expressions ready for her if she tried to stop me. Anyway, that oaf practically tripped over me. Sent out some apologies, but didn't bother to stop running. Shows you where his priorities lie. I'm sure he was making a break for it straight to the back for the orbs. Going to arrest him if you... Going to arrest him first. He can thank me later.
Okay.
I can confidently say that no person has left or boarded this train since you departed the station. Wherever the culprit is, they still must be on board. Not for lack of trying, though. As soon as the lights went out, that kid over there wouldn't shut up. He kept screaming the entire time as if you were in some kind of panic. At least he didn't leave the room.
Alright, so the kid seems like he's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's Julia.
Hi, I'm not under arrest, Emma. I'm too young and peppy to go to jail. Yeah? I have no reason to steal the orbs, honest. Now, I know what you're thinking. There was an explosion, so it had to be me, right? And that's fair. That's a reasonable course of thought no one could blame for you for having. But even I'm not dumb enough to actually blow up the train we're moving on. What if there was a chain reaction? Every individual car blew up like in those movies, creating a freak accident and killing everyone. I'm an arsonist, not a mass murderer. Alright. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I can explain. During the blackout, I was hiding under a table. It's not because I was scared, I promise. It's just I didn't expect the lights to be out for so long, and I thought it would be a brief flicker. So I thought it'd be funny if the lights went out, I ducked under the table, and then they came back on, and my dad would be like, huh? Where'd she go? And then I'd pop him and be like, boo! And then I've totally got him. But then the lights never came back up, and I thought it might be a while. But I had already committed the pivot. So I thought maybe the lights would stay out for a while. Maybe I can just go get a snack while I'm waiting for them to come back. So I crawled out and came back when the lights turned back on, and now I'm under arrest. You have to help me. I just wanted to boo him.
So we didn't see her in the dining car.
We did not. We most certainly did not. It was Miss Cronberry in the ballroom with the candlestick. No, I don't know that. But it'd be funny. I don't think this train even has a ballroom or a candlestick. Anyway, okay, this is gonna sound really bad, but I'd rather you hear it from me than him. Me and that guy were totally talking about how we would rob this train. Just hypothetically, entirely hypothetically. We said we could go distract the conductor, not blow up the engine, and maybe turn the lights out while he snuck into the back and nabbed the orbs. But it was just a fun conversation. We weren't going to go through with it. And for the record, he brought it up, not me. Alright. So, Julia is pretty sus, but I don't think...
Her entire line dialogue was just very suspicious.
But I don't know if it would be Julia who does it.
Well, it seems like we're on opposite sides again, But I'm innocent as innocent can be. What have you got to ask me? You know, I don't think there's a point in denying this one. Either of the orbs has power enough that I could give you the edge I need to bring the Macma game back to full glory. That's just a no-brainer, right? I'd just be making myself to look more suspicious if I lied about that.
So I wonder if we picked his side. I wonder if I keep wanting to say Archie. What's his face? Yeah.
Archer?
Maybe it is Archer. I wonder if he would be here.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds likely. I'd love to give you an alibi. I was sitting right here the whole time. Didn't move an inch, like a good little boy. Problem is, the person who could corroborate that story disappeared herself. Which I'm guessing leaves me in the shitter. She and I were having a lively conversation. No idea why she is up and run off unless she got a very wrong idea.
She might have.
Well, I hate to do this, but that Julia girl said some pretty suspicious things. She's just saying how she could go up to the front and make the lights go out herself, and then lo and behold, out they went. But she was right here when that actually happened, so I don't imagine how she could have done that unless she used an electrode, right? I'm imagining an interesting scenario in which he bowls it down to train, scoring a strike in the engine room. I didn't see any of that, so it's best to discount it. She's suspicious, but I don't think she's guilty.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm annoyed. That couple in there was definitely talking about pulling off a heist on this train. When the lights went out, I was so sure they were going to do it. And that guy has been annoying me the whole ride. I was gonna stick my leg out and trip him in the dark as soon as he started walking back to the storage car. But he never did. A few of the others came and went, but he really was right there the whole time. How I wish I could have seen him fall flat in his face.
Alright.
Alright, well, there you go.
I feel like he's kind of like a sus option, but I feel like he's too sus to be it. So, alright. Am I cursed? Did a Hoopa jinx me? Is my fate to suffer misfortune after misfortune every time so much as I venture outside? Yes.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you suspect me too. Okay, sure, I've been known to go to the extremes for the sake of environment. And sure, the blue orb is said to be a powerful water source, and together with the red orb, it could reshape the climates. And sure, the condition of the climate is a growing threat that nobody seems to either know what to do about or care enough to help. But that doesn't mean I was going to go back there and steal the orbs. Although, if someone did steal the orbs, they should definitely use them to help the planet. That's just a true statement of fact. Think about it. Okay, so this isn't the most positive alibi, but at the time of the incident, I was being detained by that officer over there. He caught me over here, just looking for the bathroom, I swear. And he held me up the entire time until it was already too late. Until the lights came on. Oh.
Was everyone trying to steal the orbs?
Maybe. There's no way I could have had a chance to go get him. Yeah, you little piss girl? She's a piss girl. I'm glad you asked. You know that Cranberry woman? I happened to come in to some information when looking around her at a role in the city, and I think she wants the orbs. Something about selling them off for corporate use. She has a history of illegal trading. This is right up her alley. And who knows what she'd buy with all the money she could get from selling them. Don't trust anything she says. Okay. What do you say? Also, I see someone suspect there.
I was sitting guard back here at the time of the incident. First, I caught Sandy attempting to run into the storage room. Then someone else ran by me, but I couldn't catch them. Then I heard a great deal of shuffling, a deep voice cried out, and then no more. Notably, I did not hear the back door of the storage cart open, but there seemed to be screaming coming from the two carts down the line. So I wonder if that simply masked it. Ah! What do you want? Motives? Motives for what? What motive could I possibly have to steal the red and blue orbs and use them to return Team Meteor to their former might?
Well, that's pretty sus.
I need no alibi, for I am innocent! And because, although I confess, I may have charged towards the storage car with the intent of stealing just a glance at the orbs, I was assailed in the darkness by all of these boxes. I tripped on one, stumbled back here, passed out, and then when the lights were back on, I thought it wisest to remain hidden. It was not wise. I may have hit my head.
Yeah?
I haven't seen much of the others except for stepping on that boy as he was hollering about something or other. I swear, that child screamed louder than some of the toughest cases at Dr. Clinic. Eustace, his name was... I believe I saw that screen name in the CC of the message I received about the train run. Eustace Overlord, I believe it was. What a devil child. He was certainly planning something. But I suspect several others of the notable the same message I did. The orbs were aboard. They could be stolen, it said. There were 5 recipients of the message besides myself. Someone was clearly setting all this up, but who could it be? Yes, allow me a respite. My head still aches.
Hmm.
So 5 people, including John, got the letter. That includes all people of note, right?
All right, we can do a little backtrack here. So 1, 2,
Yeah, 1, 2,
3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6.
6. So 1 extra person didn't know anything about it.
Which if I'd have to take a guess, maybe it's Sandy that didn't know anything about it.
Well, Sandy knew about the orbs.
Well, all 6 people that we talked to they knew about the orbs.
Wait a minute. Did Julia ever mention the orbs?
Did she?
I don't think she did.
Let's see. No,
Oh yeah,
said,
she did. Okay.
Okay.
But that can be justified by saying that, like,
I'm assuming we
wasn't-
brought up the orbs, like, hey, did you take the orbs? Top deal. Def, elaborate. Start thinking. I'm gonna go get me a drink of water because I'm out of water, so I'll be right back.
Wait, elaborate what?
Elaborate who you think the suspect is.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So we know that. that there's 5 people here who knew about the orbs before the incident. My guess is that Julia didn't know, and the Maxi XP dude told her about it, and that's why they started the train heist thing. I'm still in the impression. Well, I guess it couldn't be the I almost said sheriff. It couldn't be the chief because. Well, I mean, I guess there's no telling who could it really be. It seems like it's really unlikely for it to be really anybody because those lights were run out for that. But they did get snatched pretty quick. So I guess we're just leaving aside how far away it is. Except for the old lady who it seems like it really can't be because she's all the way at the front of the train when the lights went out. Jonathan's the most suspicious. He's the one who has absolutely no alibi whatsoever. And basically just had to say, oh yeah, he was knocked out in the back. That's very not suspicious, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with John. I think John's the one who did it. Although I'm starting to think it's not gonna be anybody. Well, it's on Gil Twitch. Is he back? Nah, he's still gone for now. You really should put this on break, though. I gotta admit. Dude, what's he doing? Collecting the water? Doesn't take that long to get water. Although I have to wonder why everyone is acting so. I guess not everyone's really acting suspicious per se. I do wonder when they all found out about the orbs, though. It sounds like they all knew about it because of that message that John was talking about.
But there's 6 of them.
Well, yeah, I mentioned this earlier. I'm pretty sure someone told someone else about it. The 6th person.
Maybe. It could be Maxwell told Julia about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. This is the most lamentable turn of events. After all our hard work, how can we still have failed to...
There's one person we have not suspected.
What, the chief?
Yep.
I didn't think it was the chief because the chief was actually somewhere else. So unless he, like, managed to take them when we weren't looking somehow. Well, I mean, I guess it is exactly what happened because the lights went.
Yeah.
Our initial investigation has turned up 6 possible suspects. First, Miss Crowdberry. She, a shrewd shrew, we're aware she is engaged in illegal underground trading in the past. And second, Sandy, the reserve ground type gym leader. She's ground?
Is she?
She was the first gym leader, and she was electric.
Well, Sandy isn't Julia.
Oh, Sandy. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Julia. While it's a shame to suspect a League member, she's shown a past willingness to violate the law of well-intentioned activism. Third, former Magma Gang leader, not member, Maxwell. His gang has been dissolved, but he has an extensive history of heists, and it's hard to deny the orb of a particular relevance to him. Fourth, a former orderly and team meteor operative named John. He was released on bail after being captured during the August. Lord only knows how he got the funds for it. He claims to have left Meteor behind, but I find it difficult to trust him nonetheless. Fourth, Electric Reborn gym leader, Julia. Fifth, even, we've let her get away with a lot due to her status and influence, but forget thinking twice. We'd be lucky if she thought once about blowing something up. And say the engine room unfortunately makes her a prime suspect. Finally, Useless, a child from Lapis Ward. Useless has no documented criminal record, but he seems to be a particularly troubled child, as well as an intelligent one. A dangerous combination, and it manifested in an apparent total ethical blindness, which has left laws already. In each incident, he's been completely absolved on technical difficulties. Legal difficulties. To be honest, the child is terrifying when he wants to be. That's it. Regrettably, it's a full house of fools. There's always a chance that someone else could be involved, but to our research, these 6 seem to be the most likely by far.
Okay. Alright.
Completely baffling. The orbs were secured in this case, to which I only have the key. No one has taken the key from me, yet there's no signs of damage on the case. How could they have just disappeared? And where are they now?
Oh, I already did that.
Indeed, I was keeping a close eye on the passengers in the whole time leading up to the blackout. Not too much of anything happened, but I'll tell you everything I did notice. The child, Eustace, seemed to be making a fuss about everything, ordering even my officers this way and that, for the most trivial of things. I wondered if he was trying to occupy our attention, but he is as a child after all. Miss Crowdberry was making a similar. She kept walking out to the center car, but as soon as she saw me, yelled about something about the food being miserable and head back. I saw several others pass by, to and from the dining cart. And thinking about it, a couple of them, such as Sandy and John, may have ended on the opposite side from where they started. I also noticed Julia and that gang leader consorting, whispering a bit here and there. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but it felt best not intervene in a date without more evidence. After a time, the lights went out. I set my wind forward just in case. Went to check on the engine room at once. It's as you know it from there.
Alright, done investigating.
You're done investigating already? Are you quite sure?
Yeah.
Chief, the red orb has been found.
Oh.
Truly? Excellent news. Let's assemble it once. Bring the orb and all the primary suspects to the dining car. I'll be there at once. Report. I had the red orb right here. I was trying to see what repairs I could make to the engine, and I just found it inside. Inside the engine, you say? Yes, sir.
That's an odd place for it.
I have no idea how it could have gotten there. The front end wasn't even accessible until I cleared away some of the debris. Give it here. I see. There's not a mark on it. Even if it were sturdy enough to remain undamaged, if it were present at the time the engine exploded, we expect to see some kind of grime or soot on it. It must have been placed to the engine at some point after the initial destruction. Obviously. Even a Basculin can deduce that. Silence, child. You'll speak when spoken to. And whatever else I please. Officer, did your search yield anything? No, sir. We only searched all 6 primary suspects, and there's no sign of the blue.
And you violated at least 8 privacy laws in the process. Young man couldn't resist getting a pat and feel on this a lady, could you? Can't say I blame you. I don't want your grubby paws coming near me anytime in the future.
I took no pleasure in it, ma'am. With all due respect, I would rather eat the entire turbulent desert in 1 spoonful of sand at a time than touch you.
You foul-mouthed barbarian! When we get back to the city, I'll sue you sideways. I'll make you regret the days you ever crawled out of your mother's stinking Holland.
Ma'am, if you speak one more word, I will personally throw you out of this train and strand you in the...
Alright.
The red orb was found at the opposite side of the train from where it was stolen. The blue orb is still missing. I'm beginning to have my suspicions. But before that, Cassandra, tell me the results of your investigation. Presumably you spoke to each of these suspects. Please now talk to the person you find most suspicious here.
All right.
Okay, so now we have more information about the red orb being inside the engine. Can you talk to the conductor?
I really think
I'm just curious.
the chief or the actual conductor?
The conductor. Red orb was buried in the devastated engine. There's a cavity where it could fit, but how could it have gotten there? I was in the room the whole time, though the cavity was obstructed from view. I just don't understand.
All right, so out of everyone, the only one that we know that went to the cabin, as far as I know, is the chief. Is this a murder mystery train? All right, so
No,
what it was...
It's a robbery.
It is a robbery. So the red and blue orb were in the back of the train. We were guarding it. The power went out. After the power went out, the case, which was under lock, where the chief is the only one that has the key, the orbs were missing. The red orb was found at the front of the train. I think it's the chief.
Can you talk to the chief?
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
So we talk to the person you find most suspicious, and we'll go from there. Any one of them will do, no? Try again. Go on, talk to any of the suspects. Or you find the most suspicious.
Yeah?
You keep talking to me. Don't tell me. Could it be you actually find me to be the most suspicious?
Yeah.
Oh. You are right, young champion, to be suspicious of everyone and everything. Make no assumptions. Take nothing for granted. These are the hallmarks of the truly astute detective. And I'm afraid your cutting will not be rewarded this time. Officer, please search the accused. You mean you, sir? Precisely. The blue orb is still missing. If I am the culprit, I should have it on my person, should I not?
No, actually. You hid it somewhere else, like the red orb.
All clean, sir. So you see, it couldn't be me. If it were, where would I have hidden the blue orb? Until you can answer that, there's simply... Whose water just broke?
Yeah. Cassandra? Why is water coming out of your bag? Ah, youth these days don't even know how to store water on. Cassandra, check your bag. Oh. Key items. I wonder if it's been in here the entire time. I kind of want to look and see. It is there.
This is awkward.
Do we reset just to see if it's in the bag first?
Did you save?
I did save before we chose.
Oh, sure. I'm going to see.
We're gonna reset real quick just to see if it's there. We'll make the same choice because obviously that's.
It seems to be the case, even though we're about to be framed. But it is there.
It is there. Okay.
So that means he didn't slip it into your bag just.
That oops, game crashed. Yeah, the game crashed. Clearly. Also, Luna, hello. Yeah, The blue orb was in Cassandra's backpack all along? Ah, shoulda known filth like that would be the good-for-nothing thief.
You really couldn't think of anywhere better to hide it? Hold on, that orb may not be the genuine article. It just made water. Allow me to confirm.
The chief
took the blue orb.
Yep.
And goodbye.
What? He just took it out of your hands and left? That's so cheap. How could this happen? What lazy rotting. Quick, after him.
Recovery train has arrived. You can evacuating passengers back to Reborn City. The chief has disappeared. There's a huge portal in the engine car instead. Urgent message from Reborn City. The police chief is discovered tied up and disrobed in his bathroom.
Is this the dude that like showed up in Adrian's gym? That was like pretending to be someone or whatever?
Oh yeah, you know what? That actually sounds entirely likely.
What? The police chief took a portal to Reborn City just to get naked and practice shibari in the bathroom?
No, ma'am. The chief that boarded this train was an imposter.
Oh my gosh. Who cut out the lots now?
The backup power supply ran dry. 1 second, please.
Oh.
Quickly now, the reserve power won't last. You give chase to the thief. I mean the... Wait, what do you say?
Wait, what do you...
Oh, the chief.
Oh.
Oh, I mean the thief. We'll take care of things here and get all the passengers...
So how do we know this is the conductor?
Good question.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll save, go in this portal.
A hoop, you say?
A hoop. This is a different hoop. This one to be slightly different. Hoopa. Is this Hoopa Psychic Ghost? Which one is this one?
Hoopa... This Hoopa is Psychic Ghost, yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's clearly gonna go unbound, though, so you might want to be...
Yeah, which Unbound is what? Psychic Dark?
Yeah, it's Psychic Dark.
I have an answer for Psychic Dark. A really strong answer. Actually. Psychic Dark. Levani?
That'll do.
Very quick. We have X-Scissor Sticky Web. I think Levani is probably a good bring here. Honestly. Alright, Psychic Dark. Who does not handle Psychic and Dark?
Keep in mind that you're probably gonna want to destroy the field because we are in an... Oops.
Your mic cut out there.
We're in an area that powers up dark moves.
Can we destroy this field? Are we in New World? Is the question.
Yeah, we are in New World. Can you not destroy New World? I guess you can't destroy New World. Never mind.
I don't know if you can or can't.
I
I think Metagross is not a good bring here then.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Although Metagross gets his Steel moves powered up. A Chain of Keys first, yeah. I tell you what, before we move Levani here, let's just see how this goes. I don't know if we can destroy the field. I'm
pretty sure you can't destroy New World.
I'm also positive that you can't, but just in case, we'll save. We'll at least get some scouting here.
So, you're giving chase after all. Of course you would. A confrontation between us was inevitable. After all, it's only to be expected in the wake of...
Yep, it is him.
Corin Rouge, the dashing rogue. But imagine my surprise, fair lady. I undertook this quest to steal the orbs, but what a... For the real treasure I would steal would be but a glance at your beauty. How long has it been but to look upon the face so angelic and to feel the thrill?
This post-game's lengthy? Hey, would you believe we're not halfway done yet?
Yeah, we're nowhere close to it.
Oh.
The adrenaline of the eternal cat and mouse, the tangle you and I share. The sleuth and her swindler. And at the end of it, you've the brains to match beauty.
Hello, Not.
Truly, you are a flower to which no spring can compare. For you, my crowning treasure, I shall illuminate the events that have transpired that we may both appreciate. You see my friend beside me? I'm sure with all the recent happenstances, this needs no explanation. By pure chance, this little one interjected itself into one of my...
Do we plan to complete it? Yes, not on stream, though. This will be the last Reborn stream. If people want us to complete it, either like this video, say it right now in chat, or leave comments. There's your answer.
And as you can imagine, we have been fast friends ever since. The plan this time was not so complex. As soon as I caught wind of the orb's discovery, I began following the trail of information. My investigation was detected, and the chief changed the shipment to an earlier train, so I knew I had to act fast. I sent an invitation to the 6 individuals you interviewed, each who might have stolen it for their own purposes. Just as intended, they each tried. But as ever, I was miles ahead. My friend here did the heavy lifting. A few torn circuits at the front of the train, warp back to as soon as the lights go out, back to the front and hide the orbs away in the engine compartment. The blue orb in particular will be priceless for the citizens of Train Town. If we can simply learn to control its properties as a water source, they'll never need to worry again. But it seems my friend here decided to have a bit of fun and stuck it into your bag instead.
Good old Hoopa the prankster.
It's not the first time it's happened. Seems to think it's funny. I can't say with confidence that it's wrong. Nevertheless, we've chatted long enough, have we not? Though it pains me to cut our darling time short.
Did we ever have to fight him in the main game?
I think we had to do a quest chain for him. I don't remember.
I remember we did the quest chain. Not, do you remember if we fought him? You watched Reborn.
I have a getaway to make yet. Rather than running, however, I think I prefer our odds standing. Me and my friends together against your beauty. Who do you think will come out on top?
I honestly don't remember if we fought him or not. 6 Pokemon.
Sprite doesn't seem familiar.
Alright, this
You know what's really funny?
Yeah.
My first thought was, and when the chief said he was the only one who had the key, my first thought, what if he had like a cleft key or something?
Well, he does have a cleft key. We can just...
he does have a cleft key.
Alright, so this combination is really brutal because it's going to be... We can take out cleft key. Although, does Prankster have a higher priority than Gale Wings?
I think Gale Wings only does a +1. I think Prankster is +2.
Because we can do some... I don't think... We can get a Crunch off. Tough Claws Crunch on Carbink. Or we can try to destroy the train, but I don't think the train gets destroyed here.
I don't think you'll be able to destroy the train.
I think Crunch, and I think Flare Blitz on the Cleft Key. Because this Cleft Key is going to set screens if we don't take it out. That's my first thought. Get out of here. Crunch, Infinity, yeah. Trick Room.
There's Trick Room.
Okay.
Well, that's really slow now.
Okay. What is this Loppard gonna do? Is the question.
I mean, it probably a Sucker Punch.
You think
But
so?
that's about all I can imagine a Liepard being able to... now it's the slowest thing on the field.
We have Darwin. Darwin's kind of... Who's our slowest member?
Oh yeah, so you can only change Starlight, or you can only change New World into Starlight if gravity is applied, or Geomancy.
Hey, Carrie. Good morning for you. What'd you say about Geo? Oh, Geomancy's the only thing you can change it?
And gravity.
Okay. We don't have either of those. Metagross is our slowest option. This Loppard's a problem, though. Because if we send a Metagross and we get hit with... Surely that Loppard's like slower than Metagross.
Well, you want Liepard to be faster than Metagross and Trick Room.
Yeah, but I'm saying like base speed, and I think it's slower. I could use...
Oh, Metagross? Metagross is like... Actually, I don't know how... Metagross is like this. I think Metagross is deceptively slow in my head because...
What if we just... What if we...
Either way, you're about to get faked out, so... you should probably worry about that.
I guess I would get faked out. Who do you think it's going fake out for?
Probably...
I guess I could swap Fluffers out for like Flappers.
Metagross is 70 speed?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. My guess is like 50, but...
Like, I feel like we can go Flappers. Flappers is a pretty safe answer, like switch in. And I think for Aces, we can just heal up. Right? Get Gale Wings back. Loppard's like 100 base speed. Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Liepard's like all speed.
For some reason, I thought... Okay, so it's not going fake out. It did not fake out, by the way.
Wow. Did you just use Foul Play on you?
Yes, it did. Okay.
Well, I mean, you're definitely gonna go first here. You have Gale Wings, so you don't have to worry about speed there.
Yes. I think... I don't think I Mega Evolve Flappers. We have Mega Metagross on this time. So I think we just Waterfall the Carbink. And do we think Acrobatics takes out Loppard?
Liepard is pretty squishy.
It's probably gonna have... If I have to take a guess, it's probably gonna have Focus Sash.
Not enough.
Oh.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
We live? Okay. So at this point... What do we think?
Space,
Huh?
I'm surprised that explosion even works.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting an explosion. Koyo, the problem is Koyo's going to come in and take Stealth Rocks. We're going to break our multi-scale. Steven will be kind of okay. We could Mega Evolve. Fluffers...
Well, I mean, not when I have no choice.
Yeah, I mean, we could go Fluffers. We don't know what's coming out is the thing. Loudpart died. Loudpart died.
Yep.
I guess Darwin's always a safe answer, right?
Yeah.
So, Yawn, Baby Doll Oz... Cacturn.
Stack-a-tacka.
Okay. We need Heracross for this fight. Most certainly. So
I mean, I don't think Onikabuto one-shots Carbink because it's a fairy.
yeah, but we could change up our lead to be
Also the first two Pokemon are both fairy.
yeah, we could change up our lead though and handle Carbink with
I'd say you keep starting with Aces because no matter what, a Stealth Rock is going to go off.
Stealth Rock's not what I'm worried about. What I'm more worried about is the explosion, essentially taking out one of our Mons from it. The thing is, like, Stack-a-Tacka, first of all, Trick Room. I guess both of them probably have Trick Room. Trick Room's honestly what I'm more worried about. Maybe it's time we bring Double Fighting. Or, I mean, I don't know. I think Onikabuto, maybe we lead Aces and Swampert.
Why don't you start with, well, you're planning to leave Vanny, right? That would probably be not a bad idea. You can also bring, well, right now it seems like
Leavanny wouldn't do much, though, at this point. Like, for the 4 Pokemon Leavanny, the only thing Leavanny's going to be good against is Cacturn.
Leaf Blade? I mean, do you not have Leaf Blade?
I do have Leaf Blade. But I don't know...
I was also going to say Venusaur.
Honestly, I might bring Venusaur. Although, I feel like Swampert and Aestus probably take care of it, because Mega Swampert Waterfall is going to do a lot to Carbink. If not, knock it out. And Aestus, we already know one-shots Klefki.
That is true. Also, you're not one-shotting Carbink. It has Sturdy. So it's gonna trigger Sturdy and then explode the next turn.
Did it set Trick Room first?
I think. Did you killed Klefki on the first turn, right?
I killed Klefki first turn. Turn 1.
Then Carbink dropped the Trick Room.
Okay, well let's at least scout here and kind of see what we've got. This Stack-a-Tacka is about to run through us though, because Trick Room's up. It's gonna Gyro Ball and do a ton of damage to Darwin, which means I need to swap out to Steven.
I mean, you can also just use Rock Slide, I assume, or Rock or Stone Edge. Yeah,
I think it's gonna Gyro Ball. I'm gonna go Steven. Either way, Steven is definitely like a better play.
Cacturn might just skip this turn count altogether.
Aestus is going to die here because of it being slow or faster natively, so it's going to be slower with Trick Room. So, and it's not worth healing because we can't swap out, because if we swap back in, we die because of us being fire flying. I mean,
if you're expecting Gyro Ball, it's probably gonna go. So you just Flare Blitz this Cacturn if you want.
I could also Roost. Try to get our HP back. Good Brave Bird.
I mean, you're gonna go last.
I am gonna go last. It all depends on what this Cacturn's gonna do. If this Cacturn Sucker Punches, which it might, I feel like Roost.
What else does Cacturn do?
I'm gonna Roost. I'm gonna Roost and figure out, because either way,
in this particular situation, what else would
what do? Your mouth come back out.
I said in this particular situation, what would Cacturn do?
Yeah, I feel like Sucker Punch is the only thing it would do. Like, I don't know what else. I'm not a big I'm gonna Roost. I think Roost is a safe bet. We're gonna see if it does Sucker Punch. Yep. Okay, so it is gonna Rock Slide.
Just Rock Slide called it.
Okay, so we know that it's got Rock Slide. What do we do? Cacturn I'm not too worried about, because we can go back into Darwin, because it didn't seem like it really wanted to target Darwin, and we can just Hyper Voice.
Hyper Voice doesn't do much against Stack Attack, unfortunately.
It does not, but it probably knocks out the Cacturn. Stack Attack is the problem. I think we get walled by Stack Attack.
Also, based on what we are currently seeing, I think we're gonna fight Bound Koopa first. So
I agree. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Meteor Mash the Stack Attacker.
that would be neutral. Okay.
But it is gonna be at least doubled because of...
And it has increased defense.
It does. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve. And... Oh, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Sucker
Punch
Punch.
again.
Sucker Punch. Do I X defend? And yawn this?
I mean, you also just do Baby Doll Eyes and Stack Attack after that work.
I don't think that works though, because Gyro Ball's base damage is based on speed.
You know, I always forget that's how that works. I always think it's like power gets added the slower you are.
I could
Compared to your
yawn.
target.
I could yawn. Do some yawn shenanigans. Maybe it's worth yawning. Yawning the Stack Attacker.
I mean, really, you have no other options.
Yeah,
If you're worried about Gyro Ball.
Quick Claw. This is a Quick Claw.
There
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, so it does carry Gyro Ball. Okay, so we can go Koyo. Take Stealth Rocks, yeah. It's gonna go to sleep though next turn. So Stack Attacker. We got +2. Oh wait, I don't want to do that.
Oh, here we go. So Gyro Ball is actually base. Its base power gets scaled by speed,
Yes.
but it still uses attack.
Okay. I don't know if it would still be enough to for Sylveon to survive though. I don't think Baby Doll Eyesing there. I think Yawn would have been a better play because it's gonna make the Stack Attack go to sleep next turn. And I think the play here is popping an X attack on Steven and simply flying on the Cacturn. Sucker Punch, Rock Slide. Is that going to... Okay. That thing is +3 now, though. That's a problem.
You are not doing any damage to that thing.
Well, we have a hope. We can crit. Although, this Cacturn Sucker Punching is going to be a problem. Do we live a Sucker Punch?
At this point, I'd probably say no. Especially since it's boosted in this field.
He's used 3 Sucker Punches. Do we think... do we just buff it up here and... I mean, we do have Crunch. We also have a Max Revive, but I don't think Max Revive's the play. Fluffers really doesn't do much this fight at all.
Well, Grass doesn't resist Rock, so just, I don't know, use Excel Rock on it, I guess.
I could.
Or Stone Edge, I guess, would also work. He's gonna get hit by Gyro Ball, though, so... Not much to do about that.
I mean, might as well, right? Steven's getting pumped. Failed. Stack Attack is asleep. Okay.
Sleep.
Okay, Cacturn fainted. Delphox. Alright, so we Mega Evolve.
That's still a Shadow Ball / Dark.
Yeah, but we have Crunch. Stack Attack is asleep. How much does this do? Probably not. Okay. More than I thought. Alright, Delphox comes out. We need to get rid of... Okay, so... Do we think...
Is he 6 Pokemon? Jeez.
Yes, of course. Do we think... at this point, I think this is a loss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Crunch just to see. Yeah.
I would have crunched Sandslash, but
Let's do Trick Room Sandslash.
Nope, that was Stack Attack Sandslash.
Oh, well...
No, sorry, it's Trick Room Attacker.
Oh, was it? Did I just get Gyro Balled there? It's 12v6,
That
by
was
the way.
last turn.
Cool. Okay, so we definitely need to team change. I don't think Fluffers does anything in this spot. At all. Heracross could be nice. We can't use Alolan Ninetales because there's no weather. You really don't do a whole lot. I guess you did take on the Cacturn. Or beat the Cacturn, but that's about it. I think lead-wise, we go this. We can't set terrain, so Venusaur's grassy terrain is not going to be an answer.
Did we have someone who had Sludge Wave, or did I just make that up in my head?
Venusaur probably did at one point in time. But Sludge Wave wouldn't work because of Steel Top for Klefki.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about Carbink, who would also just survive it anyway because of Sturdy.
Yeah. Do we have anything with Own Tempo?
Yes.
We do?
Yeah.
I mean, not Own Tempo. Mold Breaker. Do we have an Excadrill lying around?
Do we have a Pinsir is a better question? Mega Pinsir is Mold Breaker.
Oh, it does.
Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Yes, they're relate.
Yeah,
Normal Pinsir is Mold Breaker.
Yeah. We don't have... How do we not have an Excadrill? Do we not catch an Excadrill at any point in time? The Dawn.
Probably not. You want to catch one now?
No, not
Actually,
really.
I don't think we can anyway.
It's time for Pidgeot to come out. Okay.
Wait, don't we have a... Wait. We have a... Do we have an Axew? I think we had to do a quest for one.
Probably gave it away. We do not have an Axew.
What else is Mold Breaker? Oh! You're probably gonna like this one. You can use Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos has Mold Breaker.
Yeah, but what does Mega Ampharos do to either of them is the problem.
An electric attack, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough to knock it out. We do have Discharge. I think Heracross is what we bring. Honestly. Like, I feel really good about the Heracross bring. Because... assuming we, like, Carbink decides to explode, which it will, most certainly, we can get Heracross in for free and start really punching the Stack Attack up. Because if we can get an X speed on Heracross as well, well, I guess Heracross...
It wouldn't do anything because of Trick Room.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, Heracross is kind of slow, isn't it? Isn't our Heracross slow? 330?
Nope.
Okay, so it's not that slow.
Ours is Jolly, so no.
It's not about to be Jolly. Do we have an Adamant Mint?
Which you want a minus speed, so you want a Brave Mint?
Ooh, yeah. Let's brave it up. Good thing we have a bunch of those mints that I don't remember where we got from. 270. 442 attack. Okay.
Once it's EV spread, we probably actually... Yeah, it was Jolly, so you probably added speed. We did.
We did add speed. F. Well, I don't feel like doing that, and I also don't remember where it is, so...
Don't you have like an EV resetter or something?
Yeah, but then I have to go EV train.
Do you have to?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Alright.
I think... Do we Mega Evolve Waterfall, or do we save our Mega Evolve for our Metagross?
What do you think is more useful? Metagross got one shot last time.
Well, Metagross only got one shot last time by... I think Flappers is. No, I'm not going to because of the explosion.
Good plan. Hello, Spikes.
How did that go before us?
Prankster Carbink? Wait, Prankster Carbink.
I mean, Prankster Carbink is a thing.
Wait, then we don't have to worry about Sturdy.
Oh, wait.
That means you can stop the Trick Room.
That means I can stop the Trick Room.
I mean, assuming you use the spikes first, like.
Wait. Carbink didn't have Prankster. Carbink's the one that set Trick Room.
Carbink said Trick Room turn 2.
I think we're overthinking this. I think Carbink set Trick Room turn 1.
Wait.
And it exploded turn
Klefki.
2.
Wait, Klefki. Well, I'm not that last time. Unless wait, Klefki also has Prankster.
Yeah, they both have Prankster, or they both can have Prankster.
Then they both probably have Prankster right now.
All right, we're gonna do this and Waterfall. Let's just play this out and see how this goes.
Yeah, so Klefki uses spikes here. Okay.
Definitely is Prankster. That's the only way it outspeeds.
That one's definitely Prankster.
Carbink, however,
okay,
did not.
Okay, yeah.
We can acrobatics and get rid of Cacturn. I feel pretty confidently about, because Trick Room's not been set yet, right?
Trick Room has been set.
Okay, it did set it. In that case,
I was thinking that you could probably Mega Evolve and one-shot the Carbink that way.
You think so?
Or fish for a flinch on the Carbink.
We can try Mega Evolve and let's see what happens.
I don't think it's enough, because it's about half.
Do not underestimate Flappers. He's gotten us out of more situations than Corin Rouge has underwear. Also, if anyone's wondering why I hesitate in this, it's because this is a lot of what happens. Although it all gets cut out. Let's just see. Spikes. Alright, that gets rid of you.
First.
Okay, the flinch. Okay, I think it's still worth just acrobaticsing Delphox, right? And waterfalling the Carbink.
Yep. Wow.
Okay, so that is most definitely Prankster.
What? That can't be Prankster.
It has to be. It helping. Oh wait, I guess a helping hand, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, Delphox is out here. I guess go Darwin. Delphox doesn't really touch Darwin. And Flappers is full HP Mega Evolved.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Also now Heracross is Explorer. Oh, well, that's Floral Healing right there. Or Drain Kiss also.
Yeah. Drain Kiss isn't the end of the world, though. Do I just Hyper Voice?
That's a plan. I'll knock out Delphox and Comfey will still be alive.
Like
Comfey will go first, though. So if it's going to use Floral Healing, it's good. I
mean, we can hit it with... Oh, well... Yeah, Triage. Good thing Comfey's stats aren't very good, although it could be buffed in this. Do we hit a...
I don't think they actually buffed any stats in this game.
I can't remember if they did or didn't. I guess we just hit a Rock Waterfall. Giga Drain? Okay, so you do have Giga Drain.
Surprising.
Z-Power. Okay.
Life Orb Comfey.
That is a move. Oh, that doesn't take out the Delphox either. So... Yeah, having a fairy move. I mean, I guess Steven comes in at this point, and I mean, Steven can bullet punch the Comfey and knock it out, and we can just Hyper Voice.
You might want to bullet punch the Delphox. That sounds way more threatening.
Is it though? Either way, I think Hyper Voice. Yeah, we can get rid of the Delphox. Although, that's kind of what I was worried about, because it's going to do a lot of damage.
I mean, I wasn't too worried about Steven taking a fairy attack.
It is 12v6, remember that.
Yeah.
So we need to... I guess at this point we go Oni Kabuto?
Yeah.
Stack Attack is probably coming out.
You made him slower earlier, by the way. Forget.
Yeah. We do have Knockoff.
I wasn't going to do much against either of these.
No, but Brick Break will.
Mega Horn, I mean, unless you want to make sure you hit, I guess you probably don't want to use Mega Horn.
No, Brick Break's super effective, though, against Cacturn.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You can definitely knock out Cacturn with Mega Horn.
I think we can knock out... I think we knock out Cacturn Brick Break, honestly. We're Adamant, Life Orb. And I think Bullet Punch knocks out Comfey.
Or Brave Life Orb.
Don't... Sucker Punch. Oh, I forgot about the Sucker Punch. I hate the Sucker Punch. Okay, so that kind of worked well. So we can change up some things. Although, we got lucky with a flinch. We did get lucky with a flinch. So, if we go Flare Blitz here, and we Mega Evolve, Waterfall you, we can play around some things. We might have to do some swapping around. Waterfall.
You know, you might actually be able to get away with, if you're just gonna do this anyway, you might actually be able to get away with Mega Evolving Metagross instead, and have him out first.
I don't know if we'll get the flinch though.
You don't need the flinch, you'll just one-shot Carbink. It's a Carbink.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Why aren't we doing that?
Because Well, I thought it was prankster, so it might still have sturdy and just survive that anyway.
We'll see how this run goes, just to see what happens. Acrobatics. Actually, we need more damage. We need a Brave Bird. And
Here comes Helping Hand.
yeah, here comes Helping Hand. Actually, if he's Helping Hand, is it worth just waterfalling, going back and double into Delphoxing?
Double into Delphoxing.
Yeah. Carbink has sturdy. I mean, it very well might have sturdy. Acrobatics. Psyshock.
You don't go first, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now the Carbink is here, ready to Trick Room.
But, is that the worst thing ever?
I'm not gonna send out Steven, I guess. Although, I'm trying to think.
If we send out Steven...
He's gonna send out Cacturn next, that's what he did before, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna get Sucker Punch this turn.
If we go Steven, yeah. Well, not necessarily. We can always boost up with drugs. With Steven. Because he's going to go Steven. We can go Steven. We get hurt with Spox. Oh, Liepard.
Oh, there's Liepard.
Which, again, is going to do the same thing. So, but we have drugs.
Did we see Liepard use Sucker Punch?
Oh, you know what? We didn't see it use Sucker Punch.
I think we one-shot it, so we didn't see it do anything. Either way, you probably Meteor Mash it to death, like, right now.
Well, Trick Room's not up, so we're slower.
Yeah, so it's gonna go up against you first. I assume... Actually, no, he's foul.
Yeah, it's gonna use foul play.
Steven's gonna die from a foul play.
Unless we knock it out real quick. Which I don't think it will. Why? We could always... Actually, you know what? If it's gonna foul play, we double into Darwin. And I think it's worth taking Carbink out at that time.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's going to either set Trick Room or it's going to explode. Oh, yes, drugs. Okay, it's Helping Hand. Infinity, this is still going to do a lot.
That was not a lot.
Not nearly as much as what I thought it was.
So, you're about to get hit by a Giga Drain now.
I am going to get hit with a Giga Drain. So I'm going to swap out... Who takes a Giga Drain? Onikabuto?
Koyo also can.
Yeah, Koyo also could.
Koyo takes it way better, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And then it's gonna go for a fairy move, which time we can swap, because once Kafeive's asleep, we won't have that to worry about, and Liepard's going to do a lot of damage, is what Liepard's gonna do. So the Kafeive...
I would say you can probably heal here if you want.
Well...
But you're gonna get one shot by Draining Kiss, so...
I am gonna get one shot by Draining Kiss.
Oh, actually, you might not get one shot by Draining Kiss if you heal. Foul play will kill you, though.
Yeah.
Actually, will it?
Actually, if I Baby Doll Eyes and heal, what does that do?
That won't work, because
in
this case, foul play is based off of your attack.
Why do I keep calling Comfei? I have no idea, but I've always called it Comfei.
Oh, it's probably because of the Kafeife thing.
What's the Comfei thing? From Usum?
No, the Twitter thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, Duff.
Okay, well, never mind. Former president stuff.
Oh. I mean, we could Hyper Voice this turn.
That will be effective.
Hyper Voice. I really don't want to let Koyo go down, but if we swap in Metagross here...
Yeah, see, you know what the Kofefe thing.
Kofefe? Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I'm just old. If we swap in Metagross, it's going to take a Draining Kiss pretty fine. It won't get hurt with it. The problem is, I think it's worth just sacking Koyo.
You can also fly, I was saying you also fly, but you're not going off first.
No. I will Dragon Claw the Liepard just in case.
Nah, dude, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Why'd they let you do that?
Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Steven Bullet Punch?
Well, I'm pretty sure you just yawned. I think you yawned a random.
Well, no, I yawned. It yawned Comfefe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it moved.
What do you mean it moved?
Like a pixel moved up and down.
Oh. I thought it didn't work if you already had Yawn on effect, though.
Well, it wouldn't have worked if it was asleep, but it... Well, I don't know if it still does that, but it wasn't asleep yet. It went to sleep that turn. Either way... Actually, do we just go...
Don't send in Steven.
Do we... Actually, do we go...
Darwin is stuck doing permanent Yawns now. What I'm thinking is you have to send in Steven to eventually attack the Comfey.
Yes.
But it's also you have to deal with a really fast...
We still have...
hard.
Yeah, but Comfey at least at this point is asleep, so it's not a threat yet.
And send in Oni Kabuto then.
And take out... If we can Brick Break and get rid of Loppard, we'll get our Moxie boost.
Yep.
It stinks, of course. Do we think?
I mean, you could just Yawn again if you want. And hope you attack Lipard for some reason.
I guess I could, or I could pivot out of Darwin. I think Darwin's utility is really nice. What is it worth? You know what? We'll just Yawn just in case it does do something. And I want to Brick Break. Bullet Punch would have most certainly killed Loppard. So maybe I should have went Metagross. Oh, okay. That works for me. We're +1. Life Orbed. Confeve's asleep. Oh.
Gyarados.
Okay. This is a Mega Gyarados.
Yawn Gyarados. I mean, if he's gonna Mega Evolve, he just Brick it again. Actually, close combat. Be absolutely sure you don't let this thing leave.
Yeah.
Although you might be able to one-shot it with an... Actually, never mind. It intimidates, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now we're defense. If that Comfefe wakes up, it's going to be really bad.
Also, you're about to get... it doesn't matter, because you're about to get foul played anyway.
Am I, though?
I'm pretty sure you are. I mean, what else does it do?
Going to... I want to pop an X speed. Let's hope Comfey stays asleep.
Oh, she's on core.
Okay, cool. Yawn, you... I think we Brick Break.
You're about to Mega Horn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was going to Mega Horn. Go. Good luck. Thanks, Aaron. Where'd he get another Magikarp? He has ways. All right, so here's the problem. Liepard hurts. Right?
Liepard does hurt. It's also going to go first.
It won't go first now because we've got +2 speed.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty confident we're not gonna. It's not gonna outspeed us at +2.
Then Brick Break it.
Well, here's the problem.
Then Mega Horn the Comfey if you're that worried about it.
Well, see, here's the problem, Def. Let me explain the problem.
Let me guess. If it wakes up, it's gonna Grading Kiss.
It is. We absolutely. Well, I guess we have flappers in the back. For
have we been seeing it go first this whole time?
What?
Comfey?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's trying to Grading Kiss you.
Yeah, I think we have to knock it out. The only thing I'm worried about is, funny enough, Stack Attacka. I know that's a wild... Oh, that didn't even knock it out. Yeah, okay. Metagross comes in. It woke up. Dazzling Gleam. Darwin gets knocked out.
Well, certainly not going first.
Okay. Well, I think it was going first because of the Draining Kiss, not Dazzling Gleam. Which is why I thought that. So I guess we go Steven. I mean, we have to go Steven at this point. And we have to go Flappers. Liepard gets knocked out. Dusknoir. Dusknoir's kind of slow. I have to knock you out, though. No matter what. Flinch. We still have the problem...
Oh!
It does have Sucker Punch.
What was it trying to Sucker Punch?
Steven. Which means I'm not going Steven into that Dusknoir.
What did... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what did Steven even do? Because he didn't get him...
Okay, he's got Shadow Sneak. Life Orb Dusknoir. X-Scissor. That didn't do too much. We missed. Alright, so this was the thing I was kind of afraid of. Should I be afraid of it at this point?
I mean, you can double into it now. Although the Sand Slash might go first.
I think we do have to double into it.
Sand Slash can't use ground moves on you, I think. Actually, no, it can't use Earthquake.
Yeah, it can't use Earthquake. What I am worried about, though, is Sand Slash setting Trick Room first.
I don't know of any Sand Slash that uses Trick Room.
It used it last time. It set Trick Room when we fought it.
Sack Attack used Trick Room.
Was it? I'm pretty sure it was
Yes.
Sand Slash.
Sand Slash, look.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for it too, but...
It would be a weird world if a Sand Slash could
right.
change the dimensions of the planet.
Yeah, look, it's a wild Sand Slash. Alright, I'm gonna double into the Stack Attacker. Like Scissor, we live. That was a crit. An attack boost here would be lovely. Oh, we still have Hoopa.
There's
to deal
Hoopa.
with. I think at this turn, I think we heal Steven. Right? I feel like that's a safe play.
Yeah.
With our...
Also trying to X scissor you rather than use a ground moves.
Yeah. And I think Flappers... Do we just go into Hoopa?
I was gonna say, what does Hoopa do? Hyperspace Hole, I guess?
Yes.
On Flappers?
On Steven.
Well, I wouldn't need Hyperspace Hole for Steven.
I guess that's fair.
Oh, you know what? It's probably gonna Shadow Sneak you. That's Ghost, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably gonna Shadow Sneak you.
Probably. I'm gonna get rid of Hoopa. I think Hoopa's a bigger threat than Sand Slash. Did not Shadow
It did not
Sneak.
use Shadow Sneak.
Oh, Hoopa flinched.
Oh,
So
it flinched.
it very well might have.
Actually, it wouldn't have, because it would have gone before the
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair.
Purple.
I think it's worth just doubling in to Hoopa.
Safe move.
Oh well. Okay. Attack boost.
Cool crit.
Sableye.
Sableye.
Alright, I think
Is it Mega Sableye? Yep.
It is Mega Sableye. Protect? No.
Sableye is still just Ghost, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It got punched in the mouth.
That was like Ghost Fairy or something. It seems luck wasn't on my side this time after all. So, even our tag team is no match for the elegant graces of a Valkyrie. You. Very well, my lady. You leave me with no choice but to run.
Oh. Do we
Wait,
think
you can probably just leave, right?
that maybe I want to see if there's like a heal thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is. I was gonna say you can go back and heal that way too.
All right, so let's move forward. So this one is definitely unbound.
Yes, this one is going to be unbound.
So
Ah, fair lady. A lesser man would blush, nay melt at the thought of such a beautiful soul pursuing. But though I am, as ever, truly and utterly moved by your devotion to I'm afraid to go on. Tragic as it is, we can never truly be together, my lady. And thanks to the power of Hoopa's portals, we never shall. Save yourself the heartache, my lady. Abandon chase now. After all, with my wit, I've already stolen both of them right here. Wait, where did the blue go?
ah,
Well, that's half the problem solved, I guess. Forget it. I still got the red orb right here. Though no jewel can compare to the visage such as yours. Nonetheless. And though to sail away from the sight as does my heart no favors, I nevertheless must. A fantastic getaway yet awaits. I pray you save yourself the heartache, man, and abandon now. A flatterer though I may be, you'll find me quite hard to get. When we meet again, never.
is it actually truly never? Are we in the really confused?
We're not in the other one, but we are in a sort of one.
I don't know. This
Maybe
one,
it is. Wait, is that one? I think it is that one.
Yeah, this one looks familiar. Okay, so I guess that's it? Question mark?
Well, I mean, I assume we had to jump into that portal over there.
Yeah, do you remember how to get over there?
Let's find out. Let's see if the thing here is actually going to help.
Oh, I don't have a repel up. There's Armaldo here, did you know that? Kind of an interesting thing.
Oh, so apparently if you choose one as a suspect, you have to fight them.
I figured that might have been the case.
If you talk to if you point the finger at Julia, you get -1 relationship.
Oh, good thing we didn't pick Julia then.
You can choose to reveal to everyone that you, by yourself that you possess the blue orb.
What would that do?
If you do, all successors fight you in a gauntlet of.
Oh my god! Thank God we didn't do that.
It says if you select it, you will have to fight all of them. Did you not do that?
I didn't select it till after we talked to it. So I
Yeah,
just
you said use, right?
I used it, but that was after I'd already talked to the dude or whatever.
Apparently, Hoopa would have helped you in that fight. And you'll not do any battle to talk to the chief. Okay.
Because we got it right.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so before the blue orb, before people find out you have the blue orb, you can reach it out. Then everyone will fight you. I understand. Okay.
Yes. I too understand.
So you have to jump over that thing. That's I don't know why I just said thing. You have to jump. You have to jump over that pit at the start, and end up at an upward ladder.
I think I took that upward ladder. See, now I've been walking, so now I'm lost. As per usual.
Walking.
I think it was like up here.
By the way, since you're nearby,
Yeah.
again, can you go back to where that Z cell was?
Sure.
Can you just like walk out there? Like walk out into space?
No.
No, like walk out into space like somewhere here. Since you're here, you might as well try it and we just learn about this.
Maybe? I mean, like... Because I thought that too, like, there would be some, like, points of intersection or something like that.
It looks like it's below you.
It does look like it's below me. But I don't know how, like... It looks like it's below this layer.
Oh, so maybe you can... Well, no, you can't walk around because it's closed off, right? Anyway, it's not important.
Yeah. I mean, kind of important, but also kind of not. Also, now I'm really turned around. I wasn't hoping to ever come back to this hell. Oh, alright. So go up this ladder.
Yeah.
And then what?
Walk off into... I guess go down that way.
Oops. Are we walking into space?
Walk up in space right there. Don't take the ladder in... Yeah, so don't take that ladder.
Take this one instead.
Go down and take the ladder in the right one. Yeah, so that one. Sorry. It's talking about pictures. That's when I say left or right. You should go down. There.
Yeah. Aha. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh.
That's the one.
Oh, the gate?
And now we're back here.
Okay. Is there multiple ones of these?
I'm gonna say we follow the rings.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was multiple rings, though. Is the thing. You know, this has been fun. I should throw legendary items around more often. Say, have you checked your items pocket lately?
What'd you put in here?
Oh, reveal glass.
I was already in there.
Yeah, gather cube.
This is just like
Oh,
you, make you look.
wait a minute. We're missing an item.
Are we? Oh yeah, we're missing the blue orb. It's gone.
Yep. Nah, JK, I was just pulling your leg. Unless... Wait, hold on. Is that a prison bottle? Who put that there?
Well, we definitely don't have a prison bottle in our inventory.
Oh, unless it was because it was, like, already in that? I mean, prison bottle would have been the key items, right?
Yeah.
Whatever, Lynn. Oh, okay, I was just kidding with you. The only prison here is the one you're in now. Consigned with the eternity of being forced to check in an over-stuffed backpack. Anyway, I'll stop talking about stuff now, but... Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I found another one of your friends lying around. Keep an eye out, okay? Oh, no.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, the Reggies. I remember this one. Who do you think it is?
Someone we haven't run into yet? I couldn't imagine who it could be.
Well, there's Terra.
Oh, we most certainly have not run to Terra in a while.
But would she be considered?
By the way, was that door the only way you can go?
I don't know yet.
You might want to go back because it seems weird that you had to go through another door.
Oh, are you talking about like to get to the Reggie area?
Yeah. So like you went through a ring, or you went through a hoop, and you end up, and then you went through a door to get here. So I'm thinking like maybe you went too far.
I mean, I didn't see a ring.
Although Lynn was talking to you the entire time, so this probably is where you're supposed to go.
Like I'm pretty sure that was it. Cause that's the only ring here. Unless, yeah. So I'm assuming they did that here, maybe to show that like, hey, maybe you need to go through these doors now. And she could have been talking about Corin Rouge. Like maybe he got caught in the Realm. Whatever you want to call this.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't talking about him, because he was definitely not stuck here.
Is this the way? No, okay. No. So this one is just to the Reggie. Alright, so we probably are looking for a gate this time. Or portal. A little portal.
A hoop.
A hoop, some would say. That's not it. Unless that is the way we needed to go. Could be.
Did you already go this way? I feel like you did.
I can't
Just keep going until we figure it out.
Yeah.
No, we've not gone all the way this way.
That just takes us to the Reggie.
Go in there first, just to be sure.
You know what? Fair. Ah, good call, Def. Good call. Dun dun dun.
Oh. Well, hey. We haven't seen Kane in a long time.
At the beginning of this episode, I was thinking about Kane, because it's like, we haven't seen him in a while, and I forgot this is what happened. Poison, huh? Oh, poison, huh?
Oh, you think it's possessed Kane?
Oh, it's most certainly possessed Kane.
I mean, yeah, if he was stuck here, then yeah, he would be possessed.
Oh, wait, is that... Shoot, I didn't mean to send him over here. That's not a friend. So sorry about the little mix-up. Our staff will get that cleaned up right away. Here, let's just, we'll make that go away. Okay. That's better. Now just forget you ever saw anything. Okay? The real one is just ahead. Yeah? Just ahead? You think so?
I want to save.
Yeah. Safety save?
Yeah.
We've seen 700 and something Pokemon Death.
700 and something.
Yeah.
716, I believe the number is.
I think it's actually 717. Anything on door number... this one? Nope. This area is massive too, I remember.
Yeah, this is a pretty big one.
I think this was like the first one we went in. Or not the first one, but like the second one?
Yeah, it did feel like a pretty early one. Alright, I think you're back where you started.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So maybe it's to the right? Lynn, you want to give us some guidance there? That's okay, so that's where we came from.
Yeah, you did not go all the way up.
I did.
You did not go all the way up.
Yeah, I mean that's the end of this one, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We can't go up.
Never say this as far as you can go until you have to try to jump.
I feel like that was only on that one room though. Surely.
You're doing it here too.
Can you do it here?
No, I mean you're just doing it here.
Was I?
Yeah, you're jumping across platforms.
Oh,
right there.
I thought you meant like the invisible walkway.
No, that's not what I mean.
Alright, so north?
Unless they want you to leave.
I don't think that would be the case. I mean, we could go through this door. Yeah, we haven't went through this one yet. Uh-oh.
Great. Oh. She brought me back? Why? I was sure she was done with me and Dora. She could have made me win if she only loses because she... I can pretty much guess everything that happened. You broke the rest of Team Meteor, got all the keys back. She took you to the Citadel, opened the new world, and then let you win.
It is
Right?
Terra.
You're probably thinking, she didn't let me win, I won with my own. No, she let you win. Trust me. She got bored of that doll a long time ago. It couldn't say much at first, but eventually she learned to speak. Speaking through it was still difficult though, so... Can we stop with the creepy music? I'm not trying to be intimidating here. Thanks. So you beat the doll and Lynn pretended to be defeated, but the new world already exists. Now stupid stuff keeps happening. She talks normally because she was already weird.
Yeah.
Until originally existed, so she... But then she started having fun with it. She didn't get out, did she? She went from being trapped by the closed world to being trapped by her own... And now that she's getting bored, she brought me back.
So this is Terra. Lynn is the one in control of all the puppets. Or all the people.
A puppet.
Yeah.
Basically, once again, I'm just here to play a part and meet others' expectations. Oh my god, can you get this stupid black aura off me already? I swear, it's made of juice that makes you dramatically... Just fight or whatever, it'll come off.
Alright, so we got a good old Terra fight here. Claydol, Aestus. So I think Aestus is not a good lead here. Would you believe it?
I wouldn't believe it.
I think we just go Flappers. Yep, that's kind of what I was expecting here. Do we... Part of me wants to use an X attack.
Oh, right, we're also on this ground again?
Yeah. So if we... I mean, we know what Terra's team is, right?
Well, it's usually ground.
I kind of want to stall this fight out. Believe it or not. Or stall at the reflex. Let's go with an X speed. Surely, we won't get crit, right?
Oh, surely not.
Full restore. When you get an X attack off. Let's see here. X attack. Ooh, maybe we get 2 X attacks off. Actually, maybe we just full restore here. How many turns do you think it's been?
I have not been keeping count.
The reflect wore off. Perfect.
Oh, okay, that's what you've been waiting for.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, Quagsire? I'm not too worried about a Quagsire, though. I mean, I can just Waterfall. Oh, it's Smiley Face Quagsire. Bob! Do you have Water Absorb?
Oh, you're gonna want to use Earthquake there.
Yeah. This is such a...
Oh, I see the smiley face. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, he's got a Smiley Face. We can get Flappers back up full. I'm not too worried about the Quagsire. I'm almost positive this Quagsire's got... Actually, I can get it with an Avalanche.
That's stronger than Earthquake? Than Stab Earthquake? Guess so.
About the same, honestly. Unaware friend. Bottle's
Oh,
great.
wait. I forgot about Unaware.
Oh, that's right. It does get that. Oh, it doesn't have Water Absorb. I should have just done that. Garchomp.
That's an Avalanche. Or I guess you just Waterfall it.
I think we Waterfall it. Mega Garchomp? Earthquake? Do we live this?
We do not live that.
We do not live that. But that's...
I think Sand Force is... Or, it's either Sand Rush or Sand Force.
I mean, we go Darwin, right? We can Darwin and Criplet. With Baby Doll.
I mean... I was about to say, because you have to worry about Sand Force. Is Ashen Beach, I believe?
Actually, could we just go Aestus and, like... knock it out? It's pretty low.
Probably could.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, Sand Force, Sand Veil, and Sand Rush are activated.
I did not do that. So we go Darwin, Baby Doll Oz. Oh, thanks for a quick claw. Earthquake. We live that. I think it's worth Baby Doll Ozing again. Get it -2. And now that it's -2, do we just go Koyo? Actually, do we go Steven and Bullet Punch?
That's resisted. I'm not sure if
Actually,
you're gonna be able to.
let's just go Oni Kabuto and Brick Break. Oh, of course. Talk about the play of a century.
Wait, speaking.
We do not love that. That's okay. We have an answer. You have Ice Punch?
You don't have an answer, actually.
Palo Sand. I mean, we gotta stay in now.
Compaction on this, by the way.
What?
It gets water compaction on this, I think.
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh no, actually, water compaction additionally boosts special effects. Okay.
Yeah. Do we think it... I mean, this thing's pretty bulky, but I don't know what it does to us.
Shadow Ball?
Maybe? Slot Dragon Claw? Is it gonna do more now? Oof. But that's okay, because we can full restore here. Shore Up. So
That'll be really strong, yeah.
Yep. Dragon Dance. Again. We can live one more in Dragon Dance again. Oh, that's really big. But
you know who? Actually, you know who would be really good here if we somehow lose?
Yeah.
Own tempo ignores accuracy and evasion.
Lilligant. It's time for the Lilligant.
Unless the opponent has a nerve.
Good thing. We don't have to worry
Sorry,
about
I was thinking. I was also thinking of unaware, not unnerve. But either way.
It's tightening its focus. Surf's Up. Do we live this? We don't. That crit. I think we'd have lived that with a crit. It's gonna come down to Steven Bullet Punching, by the way.
Great.
Wow.
Didn't use a ground move. Didn't need it.
F12. Okay. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. We now have the answer of. I'm so far back.
You're not that far back.
Which way was it? Mudkips?
I think it was upward.
I think you're right. Let's just swap Flappers in. I think we can do that. It was.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it was not.
You've baited me again, Def.
I tend to do that. I apologize.
How dare thy? For that, 100 sit-ups in a row.
I could probably do
doing a push-up.
Well, I mean that's possible.
With that attitude.
Save. I was say freeze.
Freeze. All right. Do we think? I mean, it's a bunch of ground tops, right?
Yeah.
We could bring Ninetales. Actually.
Yeah, we are on Ashen Beach, so it actually would work. I was going to say that you could just use.
Use what?
Lilligant, yeah, because it has own tempo.
We could Quiver Dance.
And use a Telluric Seed, because that apparently gives you crit. Oh.
Is it time for the... I don't think Metagross is an answer here. I don't think Metagross is very good for this stage.
Oh, all special flying type moves. Lower accuracy of all Pokemon on the field because of the ash in the air.
Oh. Do we think it's worth bringing Ninetales? I feel like Ninetales is a really good bring. But I don't know what you would put it with. Lilligant is nice to give us another answer. I think I'm gonna.
Do we have a Telluric Seed, by the way?
I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I think I'm gonna swap Aestus out real quick for that. Let's take a look. Do we have a Telluric Seed? Do we have a Telluric Seed? Show me a Telluric Seed. Yes. So do we just leave with Lilligant then?
Yeah, and since she starts with Play Doll, she's gonna be using special attacks probably.
Probably.
So she starts to explode anyway.
Let's hope not. The only other thing is I was thinking like Ninetales because we can set Aurora Veil. But I don't know if it's really worth setting Aurora Veil. just off the top of my head. So the question is, do we quiver dance first?
Yeah, you can quiver dance once, I think.
I think so. Speed, light screen.
Oop, light screen.
That's fine. I'm gonna quiver dance again then. Let's see what you do. Psychic? How much does psychic do? We can take another one. Don't crit. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate.
Okay, so now you're probably gonna want to start doing pedal dance.
Yeah. I want to heal first.
Also, you should just be able to crit through this, theoretically.
I should just Giga Drain.
Yeah, I guess you could also do that.
Get our health back full. Might as well. Quagsire.
Quagsire doesn't care about your boosts.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but...
But
Cares
it
about the
does.
crit one. Mega Garchomp. This is gonna... I mean, this still is gonna do a lot of damage, if not just straight up KO. Lilligant, sweep! Lilligant, sweep! Oh, no. Lilligant, sweep!
Are we done yet? Can you KO any faster?
Oh, that's why I crit. Okay.
Done. Great, thanks.
You're welcome.
Much better. But if you're expecting me to be back to my usual chaotic persona, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That Umbra energy draws out the most destructive parts of a person, because nobody thought that was a convenient plot device. But in my case, it doesn't really matter. I was already there. I just still have some of that juice in me, so bear with it for a moment. My parents generally expected me to get good, stay out of trouble, and blah blah. They weren't especially strict compared to my other parents, and it's not like they were abusive. But I always got really shaken up whenever I did trouble, with them or anyone else. It was crushing. It was ridiculous, but every time it felt like I was about to be charbroiled and talk about an overreaction. So to avoid that feeling, I got used to living my life the way others I should. Wake up, go to school, do the work, come home, study, go to sleep. Lather, rinse, repeat. Just like all other 7 billion whatever people on this planet. Automatic process, automatic life. Stay in line, wait for the midlife crisis to kick in. All of it's just so pointless. Then I met her. I met the real her, not that doll. She really opened my eyes. If it's pointless anyway, you may as well have fun with it, she said. Break the rules, color outside the lines, why not? Isn't it better than living a cookie-cutter life? She went on to do just that. She found me and recruited me to the team to help rescue her. I found freedom under her power. Because of her, the rules didn't matter anyway. She was in it for the same reason.
I guess that would explain why she had some weird powers. Type deal. If she's associated...
What do you mean?
Like her giant hammer that she gets?
She's a gag character.
Yeah, because of Lynn.
Everything is awful. May as well have some fun. She's also a clown. I think I was the only person she trusted. We have in common. There's probably a lot I could tell you about her and her plans. But I don't think she'd want that. Even now, she's probably watching. Aren't you? Did you bring me back out of pity? Or was it boredom? It looks like I'm left out to guess at it now, too. I don't care enough to. I didn't ask to come back. Better go out with a bang than burn out and fade away. I don't think I have that much zaniness left in me anyway. What about you? Did you find it funny, all my antics before?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, I guess. Sometimes I annoyed myself with it all. But it's better than withering away under monotony. That's what I told myself. I shouldn't still be here. Just let me go. Both of you.
Ah, alright, well... Remote PC, let's swap back to our team here. Ninetales, good job. Oh. That was a pretty easy spot there.
To be fair, she wants us to beat her.
Yeah.
Just leave me. I'm sure you were doing something before I interrupted. I don't need a part of this story anymore. Alright, sure now this is happening. By the way, you might want to speak over this one, because this is gonna...
No, I'm used to all the shenanigans. Tyrantrum.
The Tyrantrum from nowhere.
Oh my.
Terra, who,
All right. Well, this is the. I'm glad this is how we're ending this series. By the way, like for right now.
Yeah. Way too. Stop! Look, she has her clown outfit on. Hammer time.
All right.
So let me get this straight. The chief was an imposter. The train was grounded in the desert. The red orb was stolen. The thief got away. Cassandra suffered head trauma, and the entire pocket of New World space was destroyed in an explosion so intense that the tremors were felt through the entire desert.
Yep, that about sums it up. In my defense, I was left unattended with Terra for more than 30 seconds.
This is really gonna put a damper on our relationship, isn't it?
Juju ain't I? Oh, that's Terra. Never mind. You go for
Yes,
it. I'm
yes.
not.
Juju and I got on like damn. And how did you even cause a chemical explosion in the new? Only a giant mallet, 4 dozen rubber ducks, and a half-eaten rare can.
And where did you even get all those rubber ducks? Trust me, you don't want to know. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Julia, weren't you being evacuated to the train anyway? How'd you get caught up in this?
Oh, it's simple. The guy in the officer hat said, "This way, please." So I just went the other way.
But why? No, never mind. Forget it. It's not worth it.
I saw you dip out and I followed you. I'd have gotten there sooner, but I tripped on a space rock and had to free fall for a while.
Well, it's a good thing you did. If you hadn't, you would have just been caught in the damage too. You're all incredibly lucky that Sandy was able to. Goodness, when Sandy was the responsible one, what's this come to?
Hey, I'm super responsible.
Responsible for a lot of problems, maybe.
I've never caused a problem in my life. Me neither.
I caused your mom's problems last night. Cassandra, did we have to bring her back?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's better than being stuck in space forever. But why? Ah, shucks. Relationship points, +1.
Nice.
I ain't telling you no secrets no more, though. My brain cells have officially left the building. Perished in the war. The fire. Whatever.
The explosion?
Yeah, that. Disappeared into the atmosphere with one last hasta la vista. Just like my father. Sandy, would you like to play a game?
Sure, I love games.
Cover Terra's mouth. For each sentence you stop her from saying, I'll shred one of your incident reports.
You got it.
Wait, no, you can't.
Isn't that an abuse of power?
Not if they're also digitized.
They're what?
Multi-sized. I said they're multi-sized.
I forgot she's digital. Kinda.
You're talking about Sadie's incident reports.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandra, if you would mind, I will take custody of the blue. We'll see it stored away safely here, since clearly sending it abroad is impractical.
Alright.
Thank you. However, I'm afraid you've been fooled again. For his eye, Cote Rouge! Oh my god. I'm kidding, of course. Don't worry, I'm quite myself.
You better be kidding. That jerk stood me up. If you were him, I'd knock all your lots out right here and right now.
Oh, that's the dude you're waiting for? That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's one more upside to all of this. The Hooper responsible for freeing Corin Rouge, and
Oh, okay. It's been covered. Nice.
it was apparently rendered unconscious amidst the destruction as well. Cassandra, I'm sure you did your best despite everything. You're the obvious choice of owner to keep it out of any additional trouble.
Wait, what about me?
Didn't you board that train with the intention of stealing the orbs?
No.
I suppose I'll have to write a report about that too.
Not if I shred it first.
Cassandra, will you take the Hoopa? Thank goodness. As always, you're the pillar of stability. The
Ow,
only
she
sane
bit me.
in a world that desperately needs one.
Stop licking my... I love Terra. What should we name it? Oh, you know what? I got the perfect name. Very fitting for this adventure. Center rotation.
You should be on your way now. In the meantime, I have a few final words with these 3 Stew-Jets over here.
Isn't that Stew-Jet kind of a mushroom?
No, but they're similarly dangerous if handled. Thank you, Kexandra.
So,
that was an adventure and a half.
That was an adventure and a half. And I think, honestly, this is probably the best spot for us to end it. Because I don't think within 30 minutes we can knock out another one. And
you're planning to knock off early.
Yeah, I was about to say,
well,
and also we're just ignoring that. We got 2 more still, 3 more technically, I guess. But yeah, tomorrow I have an early stream at 10 a.m. where I'm going to be joined with Carrie, the lovely other VTuber who was here just a minute ago. Well, it's probably been like an hour ago now at this point. Where we're playing Moving Out. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of chaos. So therefore, I actually need to wake up early on a Saturday. Can you believe it, Def?
I cannot.
Yeah, I couldn't either. But yeah, like I said, if you're watching this on the VOD, leave comments, like the video, let us know if you want us to continue. I would be down to continue the post game, although it would not be in a stream format. It would definitely be episodic, and it would be after all the Coliseum stuff comes out, of course. So, but yeah, other than that, Dev, what'd you think of the the post game? Good, bad, hate it, love it?
Robust, for sure. I mentioned it earlier, like, it's cool to see all the people that we venture.
Yeah, I agree. So, well, that being said, tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. and make sure to go subscribe to Def's channel. His channel is in the comments because I forgot to pin it, I think the last 3 weeks because I suck.
We're going to start a new playthrough soon, but I will not say what it is here. Just
Pokemon Coliseum, Def. We already know what it is. It's okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Anyways, thanks you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.
Later.